Seeing if they flag us on our own song.
Well,
I
don't
never
get
thought
don't
of
get
that.
that caught up in that shit on fucking YouTube. Isn't that shit?
I mean, how else are we
That's what
supposed
it
to
is,
do it?
YouTube.
We're not
It
supposed
is
to put it
YouTube.
on CD, baby.
No, just
Oh.
anything that's on CD Baby flags us automatically.
Oh,
And they say that we don't get any of the
Yeah.
money. It all
Well,
goes
too
to
bad.
you guys, and you
So
guys
when
aren't
we-
in this for the money,
All the
right?
money that we will
I'm
make.
sure
whoa,
we're
whoa,
gonna be
whoa,
getting-
whoa, whoa.
We're gonna be getting
Tap
so
the
much money from this.
All the
Tap the
money we
brakes.
make, we'll give to y'all.
Okay,
I'll just make that deal right now.
perfect. Put it. It's. Are we recording?
By getting money, they mean that we dig a hole and throw our money in it.
Yeah.
That's how we get the money.
Real deep.
That's my
deep,
life.
Deep hole.
That's my life.
Hi, Matt Thomas.
Hi, Matt Thomas.
Hello, Matt Thomas.
Hello. I can't do it like Belv. Here.
You want to do?
Well,
Yeah.
I
Here.
don't want
You
to do
sounded
it.
like what's his name?
I
just
don't
now.
want to do it.
The guy that was on the ticket, the very first guy that was on there day one, and now he's on that Fox One show.
Oh, Bayless.
Skip
yeah,
Bayless.
Skip Bayless.
Not duel with one L.
It is
Duel
the duel with
two
two
L's.
L's.
And by two L's, I mean losers.
Yeah. That's exactly what he would say.
And in that note,
You know,
I could be a cult leader. I could get people to follow me.
This episode of the
Last Kicker.
is brought to you by
Geist Note.
and
Victor Wrench.
and Plastic Object.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Pam, come on. We're talking about Texas. Somebody somewhere wants enough cocaine to forget they live there.
Yeah, but not 100 pounds.
Maybe we'll get lucky, find an entire town that wants to commit suicide.
This is a shed, not a town.
Tingling with excitement, trembling with horror, and throbbing with emotion.
You gotta do it on camera. Show number 301. It is February 12th, 2019, F12 19. And here we are once again,
checking for DNA.
checking for
room.
DNA right off the bat.
I
If
don't
you're
think
watching
there's any zebra
YouTube, you'll
faces.
see
Who's got the most DNA on their face?
that both Matt and Jesse had some spots on their face. I was clean once again.
The buzzer went off on mine. It was beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep.
You got
Hey,
you got buzzed on it.
are you excited about this show, Dustin?
I don't think I'm as excited as you are. I mean, you kept sending me pictures of your boner all week.
I did.
Ooh.
He was all, look at this. I can't wait for Tuesday. I need to use it. And I did not
I
understand
need to
that at
use
all.
it.
Yeah,
He
I
said.
need to use it. Happy Tuesday, Matt.
Happy Tuesday, Dustin.
Happy Tuesday, Jesse.
Happy Tuesday, Belle.
Yeah, happy Tuesday, guys.
Here. Happy Tuesday, Jesse.
Happy Tuesday, Russo.
Happy Tuesday, guys.
I was just
Oh,
going to leave
that's sweet.
Russo out. Make him over there
Nah,
and start crying.
nah, not this time.
Happy Tuesday, Russo.
Thanks.
So we have a band called Duell
Fuck
in our shed.
yeah. In the
Because
temple.
Because
they have a new
see,
album coming out this. Well, it's already out.
Something wrong with the audio. on
I
this.
mean, if you got a
How do we do
computer,
this?
yeah, it's out.
If you got a phone, a computer, whatever, you can listen to it now. But the big party
can you find it on Napster?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
is Friday night and Saturday
it'll be on
night.
ShareBear, Morpheus,
It's already there.
all
LimeWire.
all the normal peer-to-peer. SoulSeek.
I even saw a BDSM video with Duell playing in the background.
About 4 months
already.
ago, I uploaded it to Pirate Bay.
This is sponsored by VPN too, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
But
yes.
4
Sorry.
months
Our
of
podcast
it
is
being
protected.
uploaded, I'm still the only seater.
Oh shit.
So
That's
Shit.
too bad.
kind of sucks.
Well,
Thanks.
I don't know.
So the album can are we y'all are taking Bitcoin, right?
oh yeah.
I got to talk to my accountant, but yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not in that market, then what are you
It'll
doing?
cost you 1 coin.
One Bitcoin?
Isn't
Yeah,
that like
it's-
$1,200 right
it's
now?
expensive.
Something like that.
Buy a case of Duell CDs.
Can I get a case
Whoa.
of dual CDs, please?
You get a lot more than case.
Yeah. Would you guys sign something there?
Do I get a T-shirt with
What?
that?
What are we? Where?
The
sign where?
Bitcoin package.
No.
Do I get a button with the CD?
The
Come
package.
on. You're not going to sign anything if someone buys
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
an album with a Bitcoin.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you signed
We'd
our.
pretty much do whatever they want if we're going to get a whole Bitcoin.
We do. We do whatever they want.
If they're going to give us a whole Bitcoin, yeah.
Yeah, you can split it
okay.
up into 6.
All right, for a
Anyways.
Bitcoin.
So yeah,
So back to it.
So back to it.
You can listen to it
Yeah,
now
back
if
at it.
you want to,
if you want to,
or you can be one of the cool kids
wait and get a CD.
and wait till Friday
CDs
and
are a
Saturday
thing.
night for a gigantic
We
party. One in Dallas, one in Fort Worth.
Yup,
Dallas is at Ruins,
you got it.
which I still haven't been to yet.
It's a great place.
You haven't
Where's
been
it
to
at?
You haven't been to
It's
it?
you know where the parking lot for Bomb Factory is?
Mm-hmm.
It's
It
in the
faces
parking lot.
that. Yeah, it's in the parking lot. it's,
Sweet
it's
there.
across the street from that. So it used to be Lucer's Red
Oh,
Hot.
okay. Yeah.
And they have the building that's kind of behind it that faces that little street that Pecan Lodge is right there.
Yeah.
And so they bought the space that's like right behind it, and there's a venue in the back.
Oh.
That's
It's
awesome.
actually pretty neat. It's a neat
Yeah,
little
it's-
room.
It's a nice setup.
It's it kind of like opens right into the alleyway where there's
Yeah,
no
people
way to
walking
get
around.
in and out, but it's still kind of a neat little place. So.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't been
well,
there.
man, we got a lot to talk about.
A lot.
To talk about.
yeah, we do.
Talk about.
Let's get to chatting.
Yeah, you guys. So,
So the
It's been-
Super Bowl.
what y'all do for the Super Bowl?
Huh?
Let's see.
the Puppy Bowl?
Did you guys watch the
The
World
kitty cat.
Series?
The kitty cat
I
halftime show.
I went to a friend's house who barbecued a whole bunch of food, and I ate it.
Yeah, I
That's-
should have done that.
Okay, that's cool.
What'd you
Yeah,
think about
I didn't
Stranger
watch the
Things,
game.
the second season?
It was all right.
What about
Yeah.
is Apex going to overtake Fortnite?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Nah, it's too big to fail.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
It's way too big to
yeah,
fail.
it is.
I don't know, man. You're just selling a bunch of bullshit to kids.
And the next Pokemon
you know?
Go will come along, and it'll get rid of it.
You guys heard of this
How about Destiny 3?
Beto guy? Y'all heard of him?
Yeah.
Beto 2?
Yeah.
That Fair to Midland song?
Electric Boogaloo. Fair to Midland.
Never thought you'd get that drop on here.
Yeah.
That's not on our question list. None
You
of
guys
those.
like
Ah,
sandwiches?
Okay.
Do y'all like sandwiches?
Oh man, I love sandwiches.
Is a hot
Especially-
dog a sandwich?
It is.
Matt's been
Oh,
so
God.
excited for the show for 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Look
and
at
this-
you,
these
he's-
are the questions
He's got his
prepared.
hands clenched. He's ready to go.
He's white knuckling it. It's like,
I'm nervous. My
he can't hold
leaning,
back.
leaning forward because
My pits are sweating.
do I beat off or punch him in the face?
Yeah,
That's what we
both.
should do. I'm so nervous.
Both at the same time.
Sweaty.
All right, so let's start.
What are we talking about?
Let's start in an order here.
Okay.
Friday night,
Yes.
y'all had a little party
Oh yeah, at Tin
over
Panther.
at Tin Panther.
Yeah.
I'm
See, now we can shoot the shit
Little
with a
as fuck.
band that actually had something going on.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that work out?
That
Pretty
was
well.
a fun time.
Yeah, it was fun.
I thought it was gonna be the band and like the staff, and then there was a whole bunch of people there that I didn't.
It
Yeah.
was very well
so,
attended.
yeah.
Was it
Yes.
packed out?
There's
Was it
probably
good?
yeah, it's
One
probably
in,
about
one out?
40 people.
It was a good crowd for
40
the
or 50
Panther.
people.
How many
It was
shits did you take?
Coincidentally, none.
He just
Well, the
pretended-
Trinity's
he
right there.
pretended the one.
Was that
well,
joke?
yeah.
Was that a joke?
I did beforehand.
That wasn't real feces.
No.
Right
Oh,
down
on
from
the
halfway
floor?
house.
Yes.
No, that's like the floor's like scraped up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It looks like shit, but it's not.
If
It's
you
not
ever need to
actual
shit at Tin Panther, just walk across the parking lot
To
to
the
the
tap
If you ever
Trinity.
need to shit at the Tin Panther, just go before you come.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
But I was gonna say,
No, I'm just kidding.
go to the Trinity and
Or the
just
halfway
feed the
house right
fish.
there. You can just fucking walk over there and be like, "Hey guys,
there's a
y'all
shitter in
remember
there.
me?"
I've always
Don't
wanted to
shit
sit
there.
on a needle.
I don't know how the women's restroom is, but the man's
I
restroom
don't-
is
The
just
I
fine
don't-
to
I don't
the
go
women's
in public.
restroom is very nice.
Yeah.
The men's restroom
Yeah.
is perfect.
Versus the men's.
for
The men's restroom.
I'm
has
not
a
trough.
trough.
Although, yeah,
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the trough.
I
But-
don't want
I love
to.
the
I don't
trough.
want to regale
I do.
y'all
You
on
are?
You know what that
tales
reminds
of
me of
that
is-
trough.
Wait, what's going on?
Ricks and Denton had a trough. Remember that?
We were
Drove
talking
me
about
All right,
the
so
Tin
our
Panther.
show was well attended, but man, that shitter, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You know what's
There's
funny?
not
this
enough.
is what the people want to know. I mean,
There was a stretch
Tell 'em, give 'em what
where
they want.
every show I went to at Lola's for about 6 months, I had to take a shit in there.
well, you
every
know
time.
what? They got some of the best bathrooms in town.
Well, if you go to the trailer
The
park,
trailer park.
Trailer
Well,
park.
yeah.
This
Well,
was
yeah.
before trailer park.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
I had to take it in.
You're
that
lucky
one.
if it's working.
I think
The
but-
worst shit you could ever take was at locally in a music
Depends
venue.
on if
room.
somebody had
Rubber
already thrown
gloves.
up in there.
Rubber
Chat
gloves
room.
was fucking horrid.
Red Blood Club was pretty bad.
Yeah, Red
The
Blood
wall
Club
is like
bad.
this tall, and
That's
there's
the chat room.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chat room is.
You
Yeah,
don't
well-
shit
Yeah,
in-
you don't
if
take
you're
a shit.
shitting
Yeah,
at the
no,
chat room
no.
and somebody walks in to use the urinal, it's like, hey, dude, what's
Well,
up?
No, if you're
it's all your
shitting,
good
you
friends.
have got to shit. Like
Yeah.
there's,
it's all your good friends, though. I mean,
it's all your good.
if they
friends.
haven't, if they haven't
Hey,
seen
buddy,
you
can
poop
you wash
yet,
my
Obviously, hey,
hands
man, I'm
so-
trying to
Yeah.
work through something. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, you don't mind a glory hole if you know who's on the
halfway
other
through the
side.
stump, but I'd really
But
take a
you
shot.
don't want a glory hole into
Yeah.
the women's restroom, into the chat
Oh,
room.
you're
We
talking
don't?
about the women's bathroom.
I was
And
joking.
you've seen some of them chat rat
in the
ladies.
chat room, it'll
Fuck.
get gnawed
boy.
off. They'll just
So yeah, Friday was pretty good.
Not on.
Glory.
So back to glory holes at Tin
Yeah.
Panther.
yeah.
No, it was good. There's a lot of people there. We ate a lot of pizza. Listened to the album. We played a bunch of tunes after the
Yeah.
after the album. Got to spin some records. That was fun.
Jorts did a good job of that. Was Steve working?
No, I spun after he did.
Oh yeah.
This guy spinning.
Who's
These are
got-
the words?
What are all your names?
Yeah, who's
Your
all
DJ
part
names? I
of Wizard
forgot 'em.
Vision?
DJ Harambe.
I'm DJ Pull Darts.
Heard of him?
Pool darts.
Also DJ Tanner.
Like
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 DJ
Tanner.
Tanner. just
DJ
like
and Stephanie Tanner.
there's no
Yeah.
thought process into
There
it.
That burp really stinks. I'm sorry.
No, man, on fucking the side of Milo's, though, I was driving by one day and
In
it just says, and yeah, in Arlington, and it just on the side of their bar, it just says DJ Pull Darts. I was like, oh, DJ Pull Darts is here. Fucking pull in.
Nice.
and you were.
Anyway, I was like, well, I'm
Nope.
going to use that for my DJ name. Doesn't go very
Is
much.
that the
DJ
place where
Pull-Darts.
the
Oh, so
bartender
not
is an old
PUL.
female, and she goes, "You
Huh?
want to drink my wet pussy?"
POOL.
Yeah, yeah,
Probably
Darts.
are.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
It has
it
to
cool
be on
if I'm
Jacksboro Highway.
If
right?
you're
actually
Pull
DJ
Darts?
Pull Darts?
It's on Division.
Yeah.
Well, how many L's?
Yeah, it's the
2 L's.
Just like
Jacksboro,
normal?
Yeah.
Arlington.
It'll cost you.
Matt, what was that place we played on Division where that chick? We walked in. The first
When
thing
is-
she said was, "You want to drink my wet pussy?"
yeah. And she had
Jesus
one of our
Christ.
T-shirts on.
Yeah, she had one of our T-shirts that she already
Pictures.
shredded up.
Pictures.
Pictures
Yeah.
in front
I
of
think
the
that's what it's
old
called.
golden something.
Golden Nugget?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
of course it
opened up
happened
the
there.
parking lot.
I
Yeah.
once went into that place and there was a guy wearing a shirt, and I immediately, I've never been into any place where this happened. I went in, and the first guy that I'm staring at, the back of his shirt says, "It's not rape if she's dead." And I looked at my friends and was like, "We've done something very wrong with our lives that we've ended up at the bar where this
Obviously,
guy is."
that was pre #me too.
well,
right?
I mean, it
was
doesn't
last
matter
Tuesday.
when it was. Before Me Too, it was still ridiculous.
Secret. That was me
So it
wearing
was-
the shirt. It was
so what
last
you're
It
Tuesday.
was
saying-
him, yeah, it was him.
So
Last
you're saying
Tuesday.
it was even offensive then?
Well,
and
sure.
now.
Well, sure, man. I mean,
I thought. it was-
anyway,
So that's going to be the new
I thought
Jerry
there was
Jones
a backyard.
we played
wrestling
pictures. We
by the
opened up
happening.
for that. We opened up for that dude from Pimpedelic, didn't we?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I think
His
so.
Easy Jesus' band or something. Or
And somehow they reached out to us. We're
Or
like,
not
"Hey,
Easy
can you do
Jesus,
this last minute or something?" And
was that the singer's name? The dude that supposedly was David Allan Coe's son
Nephew.
or some shit.
Gary Allen Co.
Gary Allan Coe.
That's a
Tony.
callback to Ticket
Does he
to
play
the-
it? Does he play it?
Tony Allenco.
Chad. His brother's name's
Richard?
Chad.
Larry
Dick
Allen
Allenco?
Co.
Chad.
Did y'all sell any records there?
Nah,
I didn't
don't
bring
sell
any.
this.
Fuck no, they didn't sell any records.
I didn't bring any to sell. It's not the record
It
release
was
party.
the listening party.
Yeah,
it
you
wasn't
listen
the album
to
You
it.
release.
listen to it so that you
What
go
are you-
buy
what
it the
are-
next
Did
week.
y'all end up playing it more than once, like y'all talked
No,
about?
we didn't.
Oh, well, I'm glad that I got to listen to
Yeah.
it.
It went well. I mean,
Real
I-
smart.
It really did.
There was
Like,
a-
and people really were enjoying pizza.
All right,
There
let's.
was-
But my problem is I've been listening to this album for 6 months now.
Yeah, me too.
You're welcome.
You have
I know.
shared it in here.
Oh. So do we want to get into it?
Well, you said we talked about Friday. Do we want to talk about next Friday?
What'd y'all do on Saturday?
I didn't do a goddamn thing. I played video games and did laundry.
What'd
What
you
about-
play? Apex or Fortnite?
Diablo 3.
Oh.
What's
What
this
about
Apex
Sunday?
question? I'm still playing PUBG.
Oh.
Sunday. Oh, I cooked on
I
Sunday.
played one round of PUBG.
I made a meatloaf, mashed potatoes, Brussels sprouts,
Yeah?
Mm,
and I
me
made
neither.
sauteed
with buddies
chicken
when I don't
breasts
ever
for
get-
lunch this week.
nice.
Yeah.
Little meal prepping.
I don't usually do that. I usually cook and then eat it all.
When are you opening your own restaurant?
God, I wish.
This guy's a
I
good
would-
cook.
Yeah, I would quit.
I've actually been chatting with Brian
I'd
Breckenridge
quit
about
in a
a
minute.
potential concept.
For Nick?
No, Nick can join in if he wants.
I mean, I'm trying to.
No, I really
Figure
want to
out
make
where
a
that came
restaurant, but no.
What are you talking about? For
Food?
a comedy restaurant
No, it's not comedy. It's Simpsons
with
Face.
Nick as the cook?
Food
Yeah,
and
you can
laughs?
cook.
Is this
Food
a
and laughs.
is this a long con joke from Brian Breckenridge?
No.
Okay.
Sounds like it.
It's
I feel like you're
not.
reeling me in here.
If
Me
I'm
too.
involved, do you think it's
I
going to be a
love-
long con?
It's going to be like the M Lounge.
I'm only
Anyway,
kidding.
so
That's cool.
Saturday, what we? Oh, we were all in the same place.
Is that
on
where
Saturday.
Magneto hangs up?
At the M Lounge?
It's-
It is Magneto's. Yeah, Saturday.
we did Josh and the Jet Noise.
Oh yeah,
did.
We didn't
Their
do 'em.
release
We
party.
did Lola's.
is that Lola's?
Yeah,
How
we
was
went
that?
to their
Lola's.
release party.
And I didn't take a shit.
That's Matt Thomas's band, right?
yeah.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
is.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
it
times.
was a good time.
Nice.
It was fun.
It was cold.
I
So
was
sick of the
kind of
cold.
disappointed
Oh dear.
that they didn't have confetti cannons and blood cannons and
Well, we get that.
Smoke.
We get that
You're
on
gonna be upset
Where do you get
this
blood
weekend.
cannons?
this weekend. Yeah.
no bar
You
on
should
stage.
have got some of those.
West Side.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Harris Methodist downtown. You just get some
Ooh.
get some packets.
God
There's
bless.
that big Carter right there.
They shoot squibs at people.
Yes, total
Get some
squibs.
chunks.
You look like you're getting shot the
Yeah, it's
entire
like
set.
Total Recall.
And then, yeah, I was just kind of disappointed.
Just because of the no blood cannons
No
and
confetti
no
cannons, no CO2.
Nobody's hair got
no-
caught on fire.
No one's hair caught on fire, and they kept playing.
Sucks.
They just kept playing.
How
Fred Durst-
upsetting.
I really
That's
hope-
gonna be. This is gonna be the same thing that you're gonna say next. Just CNP this part for our show next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The review.
They didn't have blood cannons, or
confetti or a bar on stage.
they just played their
or-
set. Super boring.
It was
just like-
cold.
I've
Played all
only
these
heard,
songs we've heard already.
Yeah, all these goddamn
I've
songs
been
we've been
listening to
hearing
for
for
6 months.
2 years.
It was okay, I
They
guess,
finally
if
put
you
'em
like
on a
that sort of
CD.
thing.
I took a
Me.
shit.
Yeah, I took a shit. Yeah, the food was pretty good.
The bathroom was actually available. Because this week it was broken. They said go to the trailer park to use the restroom.
Yeah, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't take a shit this week at Lola's.
And was there a Kiss cover band out in the trailer park?
Probably.
I never
I
made my
believe
way
They were
back
doing.
there.
I
they were
was
doing
there
Led
one
Zeppelin
time.
when
We
I was
played
out
there one time.
I played there.
They were doing Led Zeppelin.
I
when
thought
I
we
was out
played
there.
there.
I think
That
they
was-
were
remember
kind
the
of
Kiss
a
Man was
conglomerate.
one
That was it. It was
band.
y'all's
Oh,
last
yeah,
show.
that's right,
That
that's
Kiss
right.
was out back, and I,
thought it
was
was
blown away.
NRCD.
'cause
Yeah.
Those guys were all dressed up.
Was it
And going
positive?
nuts.
Well, and they sound checked for
Or
a
negative Paul
long
Stanley.
time.
They had lasers too at Lola's.
Yeah. I mean,
Was it positive Paul
shit.
Stanley or
Positive,
negative?
Positive. No, it was all positive. It was
And
all
there-
positive.
An all,
Glad we
all
got that
positive
out of
show.
Cool.
But Josh and the Jet Noise, that release party was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, a band got up there, played some songs, and got off.
Yeah, I got to hang out with.
they got off on
bunch of friends.
stage.
hmm
Mm.
No, that's that Easy Jesus.
And then me
I get
motor
stage
or how did it start? We weren't there for Bruce Magnus,
I'm sorry.
the first band. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
we
that
didn't
is
catch them, I
anything.
don't think. But I heard they were really good.
But then the family that is
Ah.
a band, Professor
It's like Blueberry and
Fuzz
Professor
63.
D,
Fuzz 63.
Professor D and the Fuzz.
wait, pho? You guys talking about pho over here?
Yeah,
Is this soup chat now?
Fuzz.
Soup Chat.
Fuck
Pho.
yes.
We skipped
Professor
chips.
Pho is a band
Chip
out of
Chat.
Haltom City. They practice on Belknap.
Okay.
They're right next to
Professor
Professor
Fudd.
64.
Fuss
They were
64.
one number. They were good.
Chips.
Keep it
Here
going.
come the
keep it
chips,
going.
yeah.
And then who was after that?
Now I feel at home podcasting.
That-
Fucking chip
I can't
noises
remember.
coming
It's
in.
one of those bands that never plays.
Me Motor Scooter.
Yeah, you never.
Those guys.
yeah,
you
they-
never get a chance to see them. So that was a very fortunate
Oh,
night to catch them
Right.
live.
They were good too, man.
They were good.
Yeah. Those old boys are starting to learn how to play their instruments.
Yeah.
Cool.
I wish they'd get a couple more shows under their belt and they'd be really good.
Well, you guys got a CD release
And then-
coming up, though.
Man, wasn't that
right?
the
Oh,
first time you
yeah,
won
I
the Bolas,
forgot.
too?
Yeah.
Oh,
We've never played any shows.
Who? Us?
Well, what, huh?
Nothing.
Friday night, who do y'all have?
Sub-Sahara.
Uh-huh. Those guys are kind of
And
cool.
by
I haven't
have,
seen
we're
them. I
having
haven't
them
seen
all.
them.
They're in a music video with you guys.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, yeah,
Good
yeah.
friends of ours now.
Mhm.
I haven't
Guy I
seen-
know shot it
Yeah.
and edited it.
Mountain of Smoke.
I know those guys.
Those guys, I've seen them a couple
Wow.
times before.
Three-piece.
I'm
now.
stoked to see it.
Yeah.
I really am.
Can you
That's a
edit
band
in
that's got nothing but better.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mark that.
That record's amazing.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
great.
amazing.
It's killer.
Yeah.
Are they going to be a 3-piece or 4-piece?
3.
Okay.
The 4-piece, breaking news, I don't think it's happening for a little bit.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
just
maybe
kinda-
not
I
right
don't know
now.
anything.
It's on the
Breaking
way. It's in
news.
store. It's
Here.
in the, you
Yeah.
know.
Let me text Brooks real quick.
No, don't do
Can
that.
we talk about this right now or not?
No.
Well, he put it on the FBs.
Yeah.
Talking about, why
and
can't
stuff,
it's-
so-
it's out there.
It's he, yeah,
I
Are we
bugged them the
allowed-
other day, but I was like, when we playing a show together with a 4-piece,
Oh, I
it's going to be a little.
I immediately said, so I'm getting the first podcast interview, right? As the 4-piece. That's this new
Sure.
question that he's going to get all the time now.
Sure.
And then,
But yeah, so, and then Son of Stan's also playing.
who are those guys?
I don't know.
yeah.
Is that the only night Doty has to do double duty?
Yes.
Okay. Because then when you come to Fort Worth, you bring,
All Clean
Which I want to see
Mountain of
them
Smoke
so
again?
bad.
yes.
and Sea Lion.
Is Mountain of Smoke going to be a 4-piece on
That night.
Saturday?
No, no. Let me check. Nope.
They're waiting until the second night.
Let me,
Yeah.
let me message Brooks here.
Contract
no, it's not.
Nope.
obligations.
It's,
Yeah.
let me check. Nope.
Yeah,
not
they
happening.
decided the second night was a better night to unveil.
But yeah, Sea Lion
I
and
just do
All
the same
Clean
shit.
also on that bill.
Which I'm really excited y'all drug Sea Lion over here.
It was just going to be a 3-band bill, and we love Sea Lion, and so
Yeah, I mean it.
And the
we-
we
spectacle
bugged the
wasn't
shit
asked,
out of them
so-
until they said yes.
The Spectacle wasn't asked to play with you guys, so
No, we.
We were talking about bands that we love.
I know.
I'm just kidding. I'm fucking
no, there's a hate between both these bands. I'm a
No,
neutral
there's-
party.
Hey,
no, there's not.
if there's
We
a
share the
hate,
same
love
room. There's a
Spectacle.
red line.
if there's a hate between
we-
the two bands, then why did my band get kicked out?
I don't know. This is
There's
another
no hate.
conversation
There's-
for another podcast.
There was never any hate in any of these bands. I fucking love the
No.
Spectacle.
Beef,
Yeah.
beef, beef.
Fucking false beef.
Dude, so this is going to be
Alternative
probably
beef.
one of the best shows of the year, honestly. If you're listening to us, you hadn't seen
And it's only February.
and it's only February. As well as I think this is probably going to be one of the best records of the year. I'm dead
Thank you.
serious, too.
Oh,
I've been-
that's super nice.
I've been listening to this for. You seriously? When was Taco Week? Or not Taco Week? Cocktail Week.
November,
October.
October.
Okay, so you sent it to me in October because
Yeah,
it was
that's when I
during
was done.
Cocktail Week,
Yeah, we got it hot off the press, and I started sending it to everybody.
and you
Not
sent
me.
it to me one
I
night.
sent to him. He gives it to you. You
I
get it.
was.
He
I
did.
didn't know if I was allowed to give it to anybody else.
He
I
let
was-
me listen to it. He
I
didn't send
am
it to
really
me.
good on keeping things under
You're a
wraps.
sweetheart.
No,
we
he's not.
appreciate that. Yeah.
He's not.
So you sent it to me while I was at practice in y'all's room because we share the same jam room. And as I'm headed home, I actually had to take the long way home. Like I made extra
I took the
detours and
long
went
way
different
home.
routes coming home,
Oh, we're
so
doing
I
this
could
again?
listen to the entire record at once.
You guys want
Nice.
to do another shot?
Yeah.
You know what? I used to party a little bit.
So you took the long way home, so you
This
could
is
listen
the
to the
man that brought-
whole thing.
Look, this guy brought Uber to a podcast tonight.
Nice. That's what's up.
Oh,
Only done that
tonight,
for
just
one
tonight.
band.
Tonight.
I've only done that for one band.
I should have done that.
And they're right here.
I should have done that. What the fuck were we thinking? God
Well,
damn it!
This
You
guy
blew
brought
it.
Uber
I-
to
You
a podcast.
goddamn
I called into
motherfucking
work,
piece of
so-
shit.
So anyway, yes, I listened to that album that night. I went home, or I came home. I went to bed. I got up the next morning.
Which album?
Ours.
Oh,
Futureless. The one that y'all are.
When I sent it to him back in October.
That's the show you're playing on Saturday.
The one that's out now, but
Friday,
yet the
too.
parties are this weekend.
Got it. Yep.
So then I listened to it the next day 3 more times. And I questioned myself why I listened to it that much.
Yeah, I bet.
But in all actuality, it was so damn good. And I just couldn't stop listening to it. I actually had to force myself to stop listening to it, going, okay, I'm going to get burnt out on this if I keep going.
Well, I was wondering if it would be too much of a leap from the first record. So I'm
Well,
glad that you like it.
This record I can actually listen to in my car.
Yeah.
The last
Yeah,
one
it's too blown out.
has a little.
I liked it.
It's got a little
Fuzz.
fidelity
There's
problem
something wrong
with it.
with it.
I didn't mind
Nothing
it.
wrong with it.
Hey, so
No, there is nothing
when
wrong
was
with it.
I'm just
the
fucking-
when did
Making a
y'all
problem
release? Okay, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, we do another.
September 2014.
Salute. 2014 of September.
Yes.
Glad my cup's empty.
That's when
Well, we
Back
can
to
wait.
Drunk came out, right?
Yes.
That was so.
So hold on. Since you brought that up, that was shortly after we started this show.
Yeah.
And that was one of the first shows that, first album releases we went to
Was theirs.
was y'all's. I was blown fucking
And
away. And I
they
was
were
like,
one of the
this is
first
my
dudes
favorite
that
local
came
band.
into our show. Period.
Cheers.
Like everybody else didn't like us, but Duell said they liked us.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that was the first time I was actually nervous asking a band to come in. Like, these guys are so fucking big.
Yeah.
Man, they're dual. And
Well,
they,
big
Whoa,
is
fat is not
big is,
what we're talking about here,
I mean,
guys. Come on.
huge.
I mean, we
I
are
mean-
the heaviest band pound for pound.
oh, wait, man, these
That old
guys
Tadism.
these guys are the biggest band in Fort Worth, man, and they're not going to
So
come
I
in
can
and
see
do
how
our
you'd be
little
afraid to leave any
podcast.
food around or anything, but I mean,
Yeah, I don't see
So
any.
what the question I was leading up to is, what the fuck took so long? What
Nothing.
happened? I mean,
Nothing.
I know there was some y'all shopped around to different studios, didn't
Not
you, for
really.
a little bit?
No.
And
I
Belvedere,
thought
you,
you did.
We knew who was going to record it.
Belvedere, you had a lot more people
And who
helping
was
you
that,
out
sir?
this time. Why did it take so long?
We recorded it October of 2016,
Mhm.
and
no, it's been done. We tracked this whole thing 2 years ago.
yeah,
Just
over
about.
2 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it sat on the shelf for
You're with Jim
a period
King,
of
right?
time. A period of
yeah.
time.
Jim recorded it, and
It took him that long to mix it?
No, because George mixed it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So we had
Yeah.
Jordan mix it, but
But
that wasn't the plan necessarily to begin with either.
Yeah, we
people
didn't-
get busy. There's stuff that comes up, and
Yeah.
opportunities happen
It's
where
honestly
we
no-
have the chance to do something with
Yeah.
somebody that we wanted to
Right.
work with, and
Guys in and out of jail,
yeah, exactly.
rehab, girls
yeah,
getting knocked up.
Yeah, honestly, it was just one of those things where, one we wanted it to be just better sonically than the first record. We knew it was gonna be if we just spent any time on it, because the first record we really, like I've said before, there was nobody knew who I was or knew us as a group when we first started, and so like there's no real like expectation when you're a band in that kind of, you're just trying to get a recording
Yeah.
to give to people to let them have some kind of semblance about what you're about, you know. So that first recording, you know, it was very much a thing. Well, I guess I should talk into the mic instead of being so far away.
You've done podcasts
You're doing
before.
great.
Yeah, well, I
You're
felt like I
doing
was
fine. You're doing
anyway.
fine.
I know Jim probably wasn't happy with the whole idea of the first concept, because we just want to get in, do something as live and raw and flawed as possible, and blow it out and just say fuck it, you know, real quickly, you know, and kind of just have it done. So we had something to show, and then we just played on that record, just, you know, a bunch.
And that the album that came out in September 2014,
Right.
and then I joined the band in November of that same year.
Right.
So like 2 months later, the band changed.
Now, Belvedere, in Back to Drunk, you wrote like mainly most of the whole album.
Yeah,
pretty
the-
much,
well,
like
the
those
whole album-
tunes and everything.
Yeah, the whole album was mostly written beforehand, just me on the computer, and then when you have people like James and Doty who are very good at like kind of taking the concept or the idea and then working around that and adding to it, it's like, why wouldn't you let them,
Yeah.
do that? And so I had one idea of what it was going to be, and I had no idea that James and Doty would end up being in the band at the time.
You just thought they were helping.
Well, no. I'm just saying at the time when I was making that stuff, that was
okay,
not
when
the
you wrote it.
intention with
Right.
them and the band. So
you.
when they came into the band, it was like a total reevaluation on how. Well, now I want to try to write geared towards 3 guitars, and I want to write towards and to highlight these musicians that
On the new record.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, on this record, and so and focus. Trying to highlight those things, those aspects.
So did you do the primary writing on this one too, or was it kind of y'all
No.
got together and
Yeah, that was this time. Whenever I first joined the band, we would all leave. We played mostly Fort Worth shows when I first joined, and so we would get out of a show and we would all go crash at Belvedere's house since it was in Fort Worth. Nobody had to drive home, and we would sit around and play guitar. And I wrote this the other day or whatever, and we'd lay a simple drum track out and then play along with it for an hour, and at the end of it we have a song.
There's a bunch of different ways that we kind of go.
it kind of came
together.
together?
It'll start with like one riff, and it'll be something different. The band that we had before Nick was in the band, there's a riff that's it sounds when you hear there's a different recording with Slab, which is me on bass, James on guitar, and Nick on drums, and it's this much heavier,
more doom sounding.
I don't know. It's just a lot different in tone. But now, like, it's reworked. It's got different stuff over the top of it, and and then I wrote like a chorus and a verse around it. So
I think that was Weekend Low.
Yeah,
that we're talking about. Yeah,
so which used to be called Elizabeth in our other band. But not that any of this shit matters. It's all boring.
No, but there's
stuff. But
there's songs too that James and I, before I joined Duell, James and I had written. You get together with a couple friends and you fart around on guitar for 2 or 3 hours. You're going to come out with something. And so James and I had done that for a couple of years. And
are you talking about
before I joined Duell?
Before Duell, okay.
Yeah, and so he and I would sit around and jam, and there's stuff from that kind of eventually led into a song that Duell may have written or reworked or whatever. So
right,
the Elizabeth trajectory is pretty much how that would work. I mean, yeah.
So
riff bass.
When y'all went into the studio, were all these songs ready to go, or did y'all write anything in the studio?
The only one that like did a lot of rework. So all the world, that last track, we knew that we wanted to do something like kind of different for the closer. I keep getting far away from the mic, not fucking.
You've done podcasts.
Yeah,
before.
I know.
You used to have one.
I used to have one. I'm not even thinking about how it sounds as a listener. No, we wanted to have like kind of like a different kind of feel. This record's a little bit more bummer as far as lyrical like arc or whatever, and this was like kind of an older song that I had kind of laying on the side that even when we first did the first record, we wanted to do the song, but it just didn't.
All the World?
Right. Sorry, I should have maybe said that.
No, he did at the beginning.
But yeah, that song kind of had it. It kind of came out in more editing because we did kind of a pass through the. It's weird. The original demos that I have the song it's like totally different. But I think the mood is there.
Yeah.
And then when we got kind of like a live pass through it,
we only did it twice. I think 2 takes in the studio, and
we
never.
With this record, we just did a lot more. We did all these like overdubs, and it was about taking away once we got all these layers on. And then this song, Dodie and I got on dubbing the guitars and started doing these, just like messing with that. What was that fucking
tape echo?
This tape echo thing that he got that he has from the tone shop was let us borrow and fuck around with.
A proud endorser of Duell.
I have a question about that track. Was it y'all's idea to do the synth thing in the middle of it? That retro sound. Yeah. Was that y'all's or did Jorts bring that,
I wanted
Jim bring that?
That was Jorts playing, and he actually played that on. I guess I didn't think about.
He played it and then played it for us when we went to the studio.
Right, and it wasn't something that we had.
We didn't tell him what to do or anything. We just said, "Hey, try something with it."
I wanted something different rhythmically there because the drums are very just straight, and I told him just keep it straight, no fills, and we're gonna edit this out. And it's similar to Timeline. in as far as like the structure. If you look at Kill the Girl,
Yeah.
it's almost exactly the same.
Man, the thing I like about that rock song is that it's weird. This is gonna sound disrespectful and pompous, but that doesn't sound like a normal rock song. It sounds like something that was thought, like y'all sat down and went, we're gonna make a song that's outside of the box. And when bands usually do that, it comes off hokey. But this wasn't hokey. This was a really good song that you did, and that's when you. It's a song that a type of song that I've never heard before. I've never heard. It didn't remind me of anything. It was a whole new sound to me. I was like, I've never heard a rock song that sounded like that at all. There were some parts that, like, well, I've heard bands do this in a song, but the way y'all composed it and the way it was all put together, the whole thing, I was just like, it's odd, it's good, it's dark, it's just, that's what impressed me the most is I couldn't compare it to a Duell song. I couldn't compare it to any rock song.
Sure.
At all.
So, when you sent me this, and I was listening to that first night, I was in a weird mind state. And when I hit that song, I was like, holy shit, this is hitting on all cylinders of how I'm feeling, how I'm thinking, everything. And it blew my mind. And the next night, I was with some friends, and they were in the car, and I was like, you got to hear this track. But I didn't say who it was by. I was just like, listen to it. What do you think? They're like, man, this is really freaking cool. Never told them. And then we went out on the podcast Camp Out.
Oh, yeah.
And a few people were out there, and we were driving around. There were like 5 or 6 people in my car. We made a run up to we were in Mineral Wells, so we went to Penitentiary Hollow. And I just played it for them. Didn't say who it was. And because on my little screen, it just said the name. It wouldn't say who the band was.
Right.
Like, what y'all think that? They're like, man, that's fucking cool. That's evil. And I was like, that's Duell.
You guys are evil.
Because it came out of left field.
Yeah,
I wasn't
I
expecting
love
it when I heard it.
Yeah.
And this is, I sent you a text message going, I love this album. All the way through. Everything gels. It's like an up, up, up. We're having fun. We're partying. We're good. And then all of a sudden, you hit that. And it's
See,
like,
I don't
whoa.
think it's all up, up, up. I think there's a lot of.
Well,
I think it's a very dark album, but
once
it's
you start
very.
getting about track 8 or 9, it starts dropping off.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, sir. So this is the second album. There's been some vocal trickery. Is that going to be a common thing? It seems
Trickery?
it seems like you had almost like a backmasking type sound to your, like a weird reverse echo on your vocals on this one.
Well, we did something like that on it's like a production technique.
Yeah,
where you reverse vocals up into the
it's
line,
awesome.
up into the line. And
Right.
I wanted to try it, and Jorts nailed it. So.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So, but the back to
But
drum.
we only did it on one song, so did it on Eat Shit Die.
Maybe it's just your voice is badass.
Well, the
I'm
That
just
was-
thinking that.
there's a lot more layers and more tracks to the vocals on this
Yeah.
than there were in the last one.
Yeah, no, I mean there was a conscious effort to do more.
You don't mind
And-
that at all. I like that about you. You like your vocals, you do your vocals, but you're also not too prideful to where you don't want to experiment with it at all. Like you're not like.
Oh no, don't get it wrong. He's very prideful.
I'm sure he is, but I guess what I'm trying to say, it's cool because you kind of think outside the box with your vocals too. You're gonna hear a lot of that from me tonight, by the way. Thinking outside
Man,
the box.
I don't know if it's nothing outside the box. It's all just doubling, man. It's like that sensibility of like what I've always done.
You ever heard of the Beatles?
No.
They're this band out of England.
There's this guy. His name's John Lennon.
I mean, it's doubling,
And,
and it really is
yes.
taking away all these stacks and seeing what fits. And man, there's always times where you get caught up and you can't figure out. I don't like that way the harmony progression goes to that because it doesn't. It's like too happy or it doesn't fit tonally or something like that.
I want to say one more thing, and then let's play a song.
Cool. That's
Where
cool
we
because I
at?
gotta pee.
Like, because I want to kind of play more than just 3 songs.
Oh,
If
you
that's
do?
cool with y'all.
We're 37 minutes into the show.
And we haven't done a listen along show in
Yeah,
a
we
while.
can play some
Yeah.
listen.
I got nothing to do, man. So fucking let's do whatever. Let's
do
hang
it,
out
man.
and
Well, I'm
drink.
glad you reserved tonight for us.
Mhm.
You blocked off tonight and didn't have anything.
Well, I
else
didn't say
planned.
that.
You didn't do a
Oh,
podcast
you
on
still have
Sunday.
other shit to do.
You didn't do a show
No,
on Sunday?
I don't have anything else to do.
Did y'all do a podcast on Sunday?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
We did a
good.
podcast every other day, though.
Okay, good.
So
It's
is
been
everyone
a
else
pretty
before they
busy
come in.
media tour.
No, yeah,
I got-
they've been chomping at the bits. Let me tell you.
Since we're on this technical talk of recording
Yeah.
process and everything, Do y'all ever reach a point to where you're like, all right, there's too many fucking guitars. We need to pull
Oh,
back
immediately.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just
track-
wondering.
No. We're just
Come on, Billy Corgan, step aside. Let's cut some of these
well.
We
out.
don't need
This
a
is
goddamn
this is
wall
the
hitting
thing,
us.
man. This is the thing is, it's the only thing I can liken it to is maybe when you're cooking something.
Too many spices or
Yeah,
Too
you
many
can-
cooks?
flavors.
You
You
can,
want it to taste a certain way.
once you have like if you have 8 different tracks of one guitar line, you can take away, but if you haven't expressed an idea, if you didn't try it out, there's nothing there to go from. So in that, like, if you can add too much salt, but you can't take away the salt once it's
Right.
there, so you can only just add more. Like the same thing with music, you can add more until it's just too much, and
It's really hard to
it's
get rid
having
of
it
James.
available to take away from.
Yeah, and
this
sometimes
is-
James won't let you do
James,
something.
get away from me.
We were hanging
Just
out
kidding.
at billiards, and y'all both came up
Uh-huh.
a while back, and the same. I thought the same thing when I started listening to this album, front to back, as when y'all played me a few of the tracks over
Yeah,
there
just the little
off
teasers
the phone.
or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just let me listen to the phone, and it's this. This is a dual record, and you can hear dual immediately. It's the same Back to Drunk fuckos that did that album.
It is.
That's doing this album, but it's actually it's a band that has gotten tighter and progressed and has gotten better at their trade.
This
big
is
time.
mature.
So let's play a track.
I mean,
Which one do you
totally
want to
mature.
play?
Yeah, what do you want to play? Let's
play
talk
Body
it up.
Down.
You guys.
I
fucking
love
pick
What do you
it.
wanna
Body
play?
Down.
Let's play Body Down.
Whatever
Body
you
Down.
guys want to hear.
Okay, so Body Down is track 9 on
Yep.
this album.
Yep.
Let's talk about it real quick.
Okay.
One of the older songs from
Yeah.
2011.
There's a demo on Bandcamp if you want to go check it out.
Is it under a different name?
No,
Or
it's
is it
called
under
Body
Body
Down.
Down?
No, there's a on our Bandcamp. There's a demos 2011. That all those recordings. There's probably 9 more of those songs from that same era.
Is that just you?
That's just me.
Just you
So,
doing
but you
everything?
can tell when you A/B it. It's like, oh well, yeah. Here's Dodie. Here's
Yeah.
this and like the drums are real basic. There's no because they're just computer.
How many
They
times?
call it the Belvedere beat, which is just a rock beat. It's a kick snare, kick snare in 145 4/4.
So when
Because I'm terrible with these guys are the ones who add all the interesting like things about the band, I think, and because I'm terrible when it comes to like rhythmic nuance. Like I'm not that guy. Like I'm pretty just straightforward, So they really. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have a band unless there was all these great guys around who are far talented than I am. No, you guys are. I mean, I'm lucky to have you guys to say that I'm
Nick's
in a band
turning
with you.
red.
So
Yeah, but you're pretty badass yourself, sir.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that, man.
You said the
I-
same thing
I-
last time too, so
I-
I don't think
I'm
it's ever
get-
going to change.
I
but
get
you're a
away. I get
badass.
away with hanging out with these guys, and I trick everybody.
When
So
you
it's
were
all
building
trick.
these way back then, not live drums or computer drums?
No, it's computer drums.
You did everything?
Oh yeah, there's no way I could play any
Let's
of
play
that.
the track.
I didn't know. I mean,
No, I could-
I've seen you play drums in the video for
Yeah,
each
well,
guy, and it was
you
kind
might
of
have
amazing.
somebody might have tricked you into editing that into looking like I play drums.
Oh shit!
Play the track.
Yep.
I tell you, who can fucking play drums on that video that you did? By the way, I don't know. We should
Yeah.
just go and spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Spoiler
the track.
alert.
The video you did for us was
How you
amazing, by the way, and I really appreciate that.
We're
And
going to talk about that sub too. In a little bit.
okay, so should I wait then?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
talk
let's
about
play
Okay,
that.
all
I'll
right.
let Matt bring
Play
it
the
up
track.
after the break.
Play the track.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do: is we're gonna go outside and we're gonna pee and sword fight. And this
Oh,
is
I
the
love this.
song,
I love this part of the podcast.
It's the best part of the
Best
podcast.
part.
is the sword
I've been
fight.
saving one up for you guys.
We're gonna come back and
Do
we're
we
gonna
do sword fights with boners?
Hell yeah.
wait.
Are we
That's
talking cum or
pushing it.
pee?
I thought it was all
Yeah, is it cum or pee?
flaccid sword
Oh,
fight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
All right.
there's a lady.
Is it cum or is it pee?
Oh my god!
Hashtag me too.
All right, so here's body down.
Hashtag 666. Hashtag me too.
Body down.
Sorry,
Here you
Jesse.
go.
Body down.
Sorry, Disney.
No, just watching it on the playback on YouTube is actually really fucking funny.
I like how you
The
just
what- the what is?
shrunk down in there.
YouTube
I know.
playback. It's live video chat.
If you're in the live
Yeah,
room,
no,
you don't
I-
get to
I
hear
tried
Body
to
Down.
listen
You'll
to
have to
the
listen
videos
to the recorded show because you get to hear something else. You get to hear us bullshit.
We had trash pockets in the chat room
Trash
for a few
Pockets,
minutes.
and he was in the car in Mineral Wells when we went over there. We'll listen to it. That was a good song. Yeah, just take whatever you want out of there. I don't care. Just whatever you want. I need to get rid of all that beer. I'm tired of beer. Let's see here. Body down. We're going to paste it into the show here. Maybe. You know where you screwed up?
So there is kind of a little funny thing behind that. So I've always wanted to call a song "I'm Shit," and I want to call the album "I'm Shit." Is actually what I wanted to call it. And there was a funny little.
Who talked you out of it?
I was like, with James, we were in practice, and I was like, "Hey, what are you guys thinking about if I call the album "I'm Shit"?" And James was like, "What do you mean, like I'm the shit?" And I was like, "No, I meant like." And Dodie was like, "Just forget it."
Yeah, just that did it. That did it.
All right, playback test for the live rooms. Body down. Ooh,
James, I love you if you're listening.
where is James?
Down.
Make it worse.
Sorry.
No, we're him. I was told Scott to come.
Yeah, is Scott's back still fucked up?
I'm sure it is.
Nick says sorry for your loss today. He hates PSG more than he hates Manchester United.
Did you see what those fucking French were doing to Manchester? Setting shit on fire and going nuts?
I don't doubt it.
Assholes. I hate the French.
Nick, you're going to have to... I mean, I know that you're already okay with doing the Sunday morning things, but already kind of committed us to going to Upper 90 on the 24th.
24th.
24th. So that's Sunday the 24th, which is also Flag Day in Mexico. So go ahead and write it on the fridge so we know that we go do that on Sunday.
February
the 24th.
24th is not your team playing. But
We still want to go and watch.
Arsenal and Southampton are playing. But in League Cup play is Chelsea and Man City. And if Man City rapes Chelsea like they did on Sunday, that was ridiculous. Why? Sorry.
That's just part of it. Sorry,
It's just
Russo.
part of the show.
Mine do it
It's just
too,
what
and
happens.
I'm on the show.
I got a date after this.
You know what? Bring your own goddamn headphones next time.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you should.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I do.
Maybe I will.
See, I don't bitch about things like that, and I hang out here every week.
That's why they let you come back every week.
Yeah, for some reason I keep coming back.
Started laughing because bringing up the room thing. Ooh, that's hot. That's the triangle of sex. Oh my God, YouTube, you better watch this. Hey, no, Nick, I'm coming to Vaqueros matches. I want a jersey. I was watching some
I can get you a
footage.
jersey. What size do you want? I mean, they run a little small.
Oh, like how small?
Well, like they look good on the players and they're cut. Like I tried to get a large.
You mean they're
ladies.
circumcised?
Yeah.
Circumcised soccer players?
So when
let's do 2X because that's usually what my hockey jerseys are in.
Okay.
I think
And-
this
well,
one's
and
an
they're-
XL jersey.
They're Puma.
Oh, so they will go down.
Yeah, and they're the hoops again this year. But I can probably get you the one that already says the weekly from this past year.
I came across a random video that Jeff Lord did doing Henry the Archer's Wi-Fi pets at Fortress Fest. And in some of the footage in there is Mark standing right in front of Jeff with his Vaqueros jersey on.
Oh yeah, his Chimera one.
Yeah. And I was
That
like,
dark
"That's
blue one
fucking
and black
badass."
one. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I was like, I need to get one of those.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to go. When's the season start?
I actually have the dates. Like they just announced the season, so we can definitely
Can
get
Ma-
into that.
Matt
but
and I want to go and do pseudo play-by-play.
that's totally fine. I was gonna talk to you guys about doing it because I had to.
We would be idiots.
I would love for y'all to go, especially just sitting down with us in the supporters section.
Can we drink?
It's at Farrington, so we have to pregame and postgame. Not 100% where the pregames
Can you
are.
take water bottles in?
I just ripped
I don't know about that.
ball sack.
What'd you do?
I ripped his ball sack.
Oh, you won? That means you win.
You ripped it on the train, or the train,
The swing?
On the glider?
Right.
On the
Sounds like a
glider.
bear.
swing set.
Yeah,
Don't sit on the swing set.
Thank
That's a
you.
trap.
No, he's
there's a trap.
Oh.
back and it caught his
That was like a bear.
Can't even see
You're a
how-
Sasquatch.
They're sized real small, is what Nick says. Yeah, so whatever. I guess 2x.
Vaqueros. Robotuner,
We're gonna go-
Robotuner,
hey,
Vaqueros.
The Vaqueros.
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 Vamos, VFC.
Vamos Azul.
Vamos.
We're gonna go to those games. We're gonna do pseudo
vamos.
play-by-play.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, see?
We'd be so terrible.
No, but y'all, I'm serious. Y'all can totally go and do that.
I don't know. Number 10 is
Dustin
kicking
better
the ball
come
around.
to
It's-
Vaqueros matches and hold some smoke bombs. Then he said, "We got you, fam." So yes. No, babe. What if they if they don't come and sit with us? What if they go sit up in the
What?
top
Whoa.
corner?
I get to hold smoke bombs?
Yeah,
I'm
we
in.
get hey, we get Enola Gaze.
Trash pockets.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Trash Pockets. When is that? I've got it in my calendar, and I don't remember when it is. But the Law Hawk, are you going to be part of that bit?
What?
What?
What's he saying?
No, he was
No, I don't know anywhere to get.
I don't want to sit
Sausage
in no
gravy
fun
at-
zone. That's
No,
dumb.
so wait, so that means that Nick means that y'all get to come and sit with us and beat drums and light smoke bombs.
I'm telling you, I'm bringing the
I do want to know where
road
to get
setup.
chicken fried sticks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trash
Wait.
pockets. When are we gonna go get some?
We
some
almost
babes?
we almost canceled this. and
Snort
went
some
to
gravy.
Babes instead.
Ooh boy,
You know, Babes.
hooks you up when they deliver.
I don't want rolls. I want biscuits. I want open face.
Are you listening to this order, Uber?
Are we going to throw a biscuit in the middle of the room?
Yeah, maybe.
Come on it.
Ew, again.
It'll be limp.
Sop
Trash
it.
Pockets. Is
Soppy
it the
biscuit.
16th of March or the 16th of this month?
Come on. Here.
If it's
Yeah.
the 16th of March, I'm in. The 16th of this month is the Duel CD release. We can't come see Law Hawk if Duel's releasing an album.
Is Law Hawk
Well,
playing a
they're
show?
probably better than us. I mean,
Is Law Hawk playing a show?
The Law Hawk.
He's playing a show.
Tell him to come do that at Lola's. We'll
Yeah,
pay him
Brian
real
Wilson, the Law
good.
Hawk.
Add another
Beer
band.
jump.
He is going to jump
Law Hawk.
over a pallet of beers at the hockey game at Nitex.
God damn, that's a better show than us.
Cancel the show.
Cancel it. All right, we're going there.
How about y'all
Hey,
just
Lowe's,
come
the show's
play?
Hey,
Canceled.
bozos, we're not playing our fucking show.
We're just gonna play at the hockey rink instead.
Play at the Brahmas game. Because that's where he's doing it. He's doing it at the Brahmas game.
Oh, Brahmas. Oh, well, I'm there.
Yeah.
They'll probably want us to do
God.
Eat Shit Die as their like team's walkout
Just like they
music.
did with Pantera and the Stars.
You
Huh?
know what?
Maybe that can be the official song of the Panther
Just like
City
that.
Hellfire.
I don't know
Yeah,
if it
eat
went
shit,
like
die.
that.
Easy,
We
easy.
gotta redo it.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
crowd.
Hold on. Hold on.
Shit.
Hold on.
Die.
Eat shit.
All these parents are covering their kids' ears.
I like how it's gang.
Yeah, whatever.
Not
There's gonna be There's no jizz. The
It's basically for whom the bell
Bugga
tolls.
Hold on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm asking for silence because he thinks this jump is going to be this Saturday on the 16th.
Earlier.
So that's
He
what
said
They're
it
gonna be
might
like,
earlier
'cause you
than
might
the
as
dual
well
thing.
jump.
jump.
He's got to play that, right?
No, it's at 7:30.
Mm,
Nope. Sorry, I'll be at Lola's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the first band starts at 9, 10, 11, 12.
I want to actually
so.
see all the bands this time around.
Well, I'll
too.
clean. Yeah, maybe a
Start at
little
It's-
later for them.
I
9:30.
talked to Chris Cole,
I'd
and
like
he
to get-
actually is going to be playing that set with All Clean. So
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah,
be
I heard
his
he-
last-
and-
It's going to be his last All Clean.
Oh no,
show.
okay. So
I'd like
Yeah.
to
Alright.
get them on the podcast.
right on.
If
That's
All
a
Clean
good guy.
is listening, I really want to get them on.
Hey,
the show.
all clean.
We can-
We're not recording this right now.
I don't
but
think those-
No, we can reach out to. Zach
I don't think they
Edwards.
know
Do you
we
need-
exist.
Hey, do
Was
I
it-
need to get with HR and talk about booking and maybe needing to help out with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me one of those.
Yeah, but it can't be all a bunch of Fort Worth stuff. though,
Okay,
is the
you
thing
ready?
we're afraid of.
Are y'all ready to
Like-
come back to this?
It's got to be
Yeah.
all
ready to
All
come
right,
back?
blast.
I'm about to
that's
hit
fine.
record.
Like-
Are you about to record?
We'd like to get Lady Gaga.
I'm about
That's
to
what
re-
I'm trying to say.
No, we don't.
There we go.
I'd interview Lady Gaga.
Come
if she
in.
We
wanted
need Casey
to.
Musgraves
Yeah,
She
I'd
at
does
love
least.
to be in the same room with Lady
Casey
Gaga.
Musgraves.
Would.
What?
Totally would.
We
That
got to come
Grammy-
back. We got to come back with just that. For
Okay, you
about
ready?
20 seconds.
Hold on.
You got a chip in your mouth?
1.
3, 2, 1.
Damn, son, where'd you find that drop?
That's live. That's not a drop.
Drops fired.
All right,
I don't know.
We got our own Nathan explosion here.
and we were back.
If only I could do the dolphin sound myself.
I don't even
Wait,
know
the-
how that's done. Like people do that. I don't
Phone
know how
app.
that-
That's how I always did it.
Everybody, silence.
All right. What the?
And there it is.
What was that?
Okay.
Hold on.
He's
hold
got
on.
throat
did it again?
squirrels.
The first time in 5 years you
Throat
pulled this
squirrels.
off.
I haven't pulled this out
open
on the show
wide.
yet, have I?
You
He's
haven't.
Open
never.
wide.
Hold on a
Hold on.
second.
I feel like if I do
We're at
that,
5.5
I'm gonna
years.
spray whiskey straight out towards you.
Don't do it.
Like
I've done this though, right?
I think he's.
There it is. You did it. Okay. Perfect.
One more time. One more time.
Okay,
though.
here's the happy chipmunk. Wait, that's the one that lost the shit. Wait, okay. Don't make me laugh when we do a happy chipmunk, and then sad chipmunk,
Okay.
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 and then dolphin.
All right.
That creeps me out. What
So,
are you doing to your throat?
Sounds of Wayne Gacy on tape now. Done by Matt.
If you're not watching it on YouTube, what Matt is doing is taking
Don't check my
a
basement.
rubber penis and shoving it down his throat while he does that.
Yeah.
He goes,
He's deep throating animal.
Feels great.
No!
that is creepy as hell.
And like
Yeah,
you
I've
have
had that
like
in
the
my
biggest
bag of
like
tricks.
cheesiest smile while you're doing it too.
I
And
waited-
you're just like,
Yeah, like you just abducted.
I waited till
Someone.
Duell got here with
So
two
we're
L's.
doing a trailer trash,
What?
trailer cash, or what?
so
Well,
what
ooh,
is
I like
that like
those.
down in your throat while you're doing that? Because I can't do something like that. And I sing and
Well, the song was called "Body Down."
Do you ever put a penis that far down your throat?
Oh yeah, we were talking about.
I
body
don't know
down.
where in his
Body down.
throat he is able to do that.
Where the penis goes?
Ooh, that one was jalapeno.
Further.
Are these guest
Yeah,
chips?
further.
Like you just,
No,
it's
they're-
random?
They're kettle.
Nah,
like
you guys
regular
gave
old-
them to us.
They're regular salt chips, but there was a jalapeno one in there.
Oh.
Ooh, there was a sneaking.
Exciting.
I'm okay with it.
All right,
Sneak
so
attack.
we're back from just listening to Body Down.
And finding out Stubbs's
Has
stupid human trick.
Shoved a lot of penises down his
His
throat.
Deep throat
I don't know what
animal noises.
it has to do
So
with
many.
penises. It was a
because
dolphin
it's coming
sound,
from the bowels of your throat.
so that makes it. Well, yeah, you're right. It
I
is about
am
penises.
right.
And this
Bowel, also sponsored by Cinco.
is also, yes, this is a bit I'm going to let Matt lead. He likes doing this. The songs on the album that you
Yeah.
want to talk to the band about.
Oh well,
I don't want to.
That's on the last
You're
album.
creeped
Oh,
out.
shit.
You got it.
This has gone too far.
All right, we were getting to a we had a little unique story, I guess,
track
behind the
10.
scenes with Duell story
Yeah.
about I'm shit.
I'm shit,
We did?
Yeah,
which is what we started the show off with.
Oh.
That was
Right.
the intro song.
yeah.
It goes a little something
Bell
like.
there was telling me a story about the you wanted to call the album that.
Oh, man. God, we're putting this on there.
Yeah. I want it.
Well, James is going to hate that, I'm sure.
No, he's not.
What?
It's cool. It's a cool story.
You know what? James should have been here.
That's right.
We wanted to call the album "Eat Shit Die."
No,
Not on
no, no,
shit.
no. Well, no. Originally, I had this whole plan, right? And those plans always work out. But I want to name it "I'm Shit" because I want to do like the next album's gonna be like "Return of I'm Shit" and "Son of I'm Shit"
Oh,
and
you had a whole-
"Return of Son of I'm Shit."
I'm
and
still
that.
shitting.
You
Yeah.
I'm
You
still
had a
shit.
whole trilogy planned
yeah,
out.
well, no, I mean it was gonna go.
I will always be shit.
and I'm a franchise man.
You're like the JR.
I wanted to
shit.
call it.
Fort
I
Worth.
wanted to call it "Still Drunk."
Well, Dodie liked the idea of back to drunk with the
Number
number
two.
yeah, the number 2, which
Yeah.
would have been pretty cool.
Like Boys to Men.
Maybe we can still
Exactly.
do that. I think.
yeah.
Yeah, we can always come back to that. Anyway, no, the when I first initially said, "Hey, I wanna do I'm shit," James was like, "You mean I'm the shit?" And I was like, "No, I mean like I'm shit." And Dodie was like, "Nah, he's not gonna." That's but James,
He
poor
said,
James.
"No, it's
Yeah,
over.
James
We're not
was
doing
like,
that."
"No, we gotta do I'm the shit." And I was like, "That's
Which would have been funny if there was a Duell album called "I'm the Shit."
well, yeah." But
That'd have been funny too, actually.
I don't know.
But I think you
I
want
want to go
perfect
the
view.
I
straight.
think
I want to go
honestly,
straight for
idea,
the
working
To the title of the-
self-deprecation.
But to the title, I think it's perfect. Futureless
no.
is perfect for the songs that are on this thing.
Well,
this
thank
is
you.
perfect. So.
There was
I think you made the right
hours and
choice.
days of text messages back and forth about what it was going to be called.
Really?
No.
Was there any no fisticuffs?
James wasn't gonna be cool with naming the album. I'm sure.
Dustin, do you have something to
I don't
say?
think anybody would have been cool with that.
I have a serious question here because
Okay.
the pre-copy I received
Yes.
has "I'm shit" going into "Eat Shit Die,"
Yeah, we changed that.
but y'all changed the track order.
Uh huh.
Why did y'all change the track order?
It wasn't. It wasn't
It didn't
changed.
flow right.
You got it wrong.
Yeah, I
got
sent
the
it to you
thing.
wrong.
You
Yeah.
son of a bitch!
It's the wrong tone.
Because now I'm all confused.
The
I've been
tone's
listening
all
to it.
wrong.
These guys, tonally, it's off.
I've
If
been
you do
listening
it that
to it
way.
one way for 6
Say it
months,
again.
and now I listen
Slap
to
you
it
in the
this
face
way,
with a
and
soldering iron.
I'm all, why did the band screw this up?
No, we originally the track listing was supposed to be what it is now, but when we saved all the songs in the Dropbox, it was saved with the wrong numbers.
Oh, okay.
Well, the only track listing we need is knowing that the number one track is "I'm Shit."
Yeah.
So the question I have is,
Okay.
Belvedere,
Uh-huh.
since you were pretty much in control of Back to Drunk,
Well,
for
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna say for the most part, when y'all
Listen,
decided,
I'm fortunate these guys listen to me. I don't know why they do,
but
but
when
it's
you came
not
up to
it's not
track
without
listing,
talking to them. I mean,
Yeah,
we
you
do
gotta
have-
whip
we-
them in line.
No, it's not that at all. These guys, like I said before, I
Come
would
on, Scott gets out of line every once in a while.
Shut
You
up! We'll hit you
punch
with
him
the
in
rubber
face.
hose.
come on. No, Scott's great. No, I love Scott.
Hey, let's talk about that.
That's not
some.
what
The-
you were saying during the break.
He wasn't with
Yeah.
you guys when y'all
Scott,
came in
that
here.
sucks.
I was
last.
gonna I was gonna bring it up. I just didn't know.
Yeah, let's introduce Scott. He's
Yeah.
been in here before with
Scott's,
Huffer.
Scott. Yeah, he was in with. Well, he played with the Foo.
The Foo.
That's where we know him from the most.
Well,
He was in the
you
Vel-
know him. from
He's in the
the
Velia
most from
Shrine.
that.
Yeah.
I
He's
know
in-
Scott. I used to work with him. So,
But I mean, he's been in Fort Worth for a while. He played in Vodeo for a little while. He played in the Foo. He played in Velia Shrine. He played in.
well, and he's a tremendous
He's
guitar player
amazing.
and writer.
Here's the thing
too,
is,
that nobody knows.
There's in Duel, all of us play guitar,
Yeah,
and
I
he's-
play the worst.
He's probably
He's
the
the better-
second best player in the band.
He's really good at
It's
guitar.
crazy.
He's got a badass guitar collection too.
He
he
does.
does.
He does.
And he got it back.
His guitar tone's killer too. Like so, I don't know. Having Scott in the band is great.
It's
So-
yeah.
He's one of those guys that practices constantly.
Did you guys have a discussion of let's get a bass player that plays like a guitar
No.
player?
Not necessarily. We
Or a-
No,
let's get a
that's
guitar
kind of
player and
actually
tell
if
them
you
to play
ask
bass.
like most of us though, like especially I think Doty would be the number one behind this kind of sentiment, and I am too. If you have someone who can play guitar really well, they can play bass really well.
Yeah, and another thing too is
Usually.
the music we play, it has to have a heavy strummer on the bass.
Yeah.
To get the sound that we want. And so when Scott plays the bass, he plays it like a guitar and strums it heavy. And
Yeah.
that's what we want.
Yeah, he's
So-
well,
And
the
this
band-
is Scott on this album, correct?
No, it's not.
No,
It's
this is
all
actually
Forrest.
Forrest. I
Okay.
mean, so this record was recorded 2 years ago.
Right.
So it's
I didn't
Forrest
know
is
if
still
y'all
in
had
the band,
gotten
yeah.
back in and
No. Forrest did all the tracking.
We wanted to leave it there,
Right.
and Forrest did a great job. I mean,
Right.
the record sounded great. There was no reason to go back and
Mm-hmm.
and we don't like our thing with Forrest. Like we love Forrest. He's one of
Mm-hmm.
our brothers, and we want the best for him. And the guy should be in be playing music in some band somewhere. So we hope
Agreed.
that happens, and we want the
Agreed.
best for him.
Yeah.
but it
Can't-
just
can't say
Scott
anything
brings,
bad about the
Scott
guy.
brings some awesome energy to
No,
y'all's-
does.
Scott's
Yeah.
a great guy.
Well, Scott's creativity too. I think the
Right.
next Duel album that comes out is going to be heavily influenced by Scott because he can sit down and old 23s could do you a song like that,
Mhm.
and it's crazy how creative the guy
Well, he's got his
is.
own stuff in the works too. That I think
Yeah,
it's
he's
gonna
got
be
his
very
own
exciting
other
for people
band
to see.
that's not even touched by Duel.
James has this new Rent Seeker album is amazing. The stuff that he was showing me this past weekend, which he's about to release.
Wait,
is-
You know what?
Time out. James is doing another Rent Seeker.
Yeah, and it's
If
even
James wants to come in here and talk about Rent Singer, he can.
Seeker, yeah,
Seeker.
Rent Seeker.
I like that's
But
well,
like
I'm
right
gonna
now,
brag
we're here
on
to
him.
talk
I'm gonna
about
brag
Duel.
on him because
my new band name, Rent Singer.
Did I say
Okay.
Rent Singer?
He did.
No, I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
got all stopped up. But James doing that Rent Seeker stuff is pretty bad.
He did that on an iPad.
I know, That's what's amazing.
and it
The
sounds
entire
amazing.
album, and I was like, God dang.
You would never know.
Did he do that? Did he record the tracks over
Everything.
at your rehearsal
No.
spot with or he just did that at his
No,
apartment?
he did a lot of that stuff just at his
in
house.
his apartment, yeah.
Oh, or
Sitting,
at his apartment.
sitting around bored, and
The
that's
guy
what
is
he.
very prolific. He's probably the most prolific person out of our entire band.
Yeah, when I started jamming with James, and we would get together and we jam one day, and then I'd see him like a week later, and he's like, "Dude, check out these 6 new songs I just wrote." It's like, what
Like,
the
I just
fuck
learned the
is
one
wrong with
last-
you?
Yeah.
And it was never there was never anything that repeated. There was nothing that was like, oh, that's crap. It was always like, oh my god, yeah, we got to do something with that. Every single time he shows up with something.
Yeah.
So,
I
and
don't think James has ever come over.
he works a little bit later, so it's tough for me to
Yeah,
get over
and he
here
works
on
on the
time.
other
but
side
He
of
does
town.
need to come
we'll-
over for
we'll-
Rent
we'll-
Seeker.
we can do something.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
to.
No, we can. Rent Seeker should have their
Pod.
I'd like to get
pod
whenever he
debut.
puts out his album, man. He
Yeah.
should come up.
Yeah, definitely.
Is
The,
he, did he didn't play any shows or anything with that.
No.
I don't think
right?
so. He's,
We
Does he not want to?
we
or-
rehearsed it with me, Dodie, and Alex and James. Me on drums and
but he's trying to get.
Alex on bass.
He's trying to get a band to do this next record, and so
Yeah.
I'm fully supportive of that.
yeah.
So
So we've talked about Scott. We've talked about James. Now y'all need to talk about Dodie. Make sure you make it all the way around the
well,
band.
Dodie's
Uh,
always doing something amazing. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're working on the new Son of Stan album. So Jorts, typically when he records an album, it's Jorts, and he plays the bass, he plays the guitar, he plays the drums, he does it all. But there's an EP that's going to come out that's I forget, was it the Diamond Cutter Band or something
no,
like that?
it's the Boat Club Road
That's
band,
it. Yeah.
which is I think it's
the
like
Diamond Cutter EP, I think is the name of it, but it's all different players.
Son of Santa and the Boat Club Road
Yeah.
band. Which
So-
it's a much bigger sound than Son of Santa's had, and I would probably say that Dodie has a huge influence
Yeah.
in that sound.
Well, and him doing the Duel album, I think he was kind of a
Sure,
it was
and-
kind of a
right.
preface to that.
right,
Making
yeah.
a
I
big
mean,
rock album.
having that's another thing. Going back to like the mixing and having Jorts involved, I think he saw this as like a challenge because our record it's got so much going on all the time. So we lack dynamic like other bands do, because it's just like
Zero
the
to
waves is-
loud.
so it's
Yeah.
as someone who's trying to mix because goddamn, this is a fucking mess of shit going on, and like so trying to make it sound together and not just blown out and all this. Him and working and with Danny Kalb, that was when
Yeah, it was
Danny
a good move.
and Jorts knows that he knows how that he and
What he can
Danny
do.
work together
Yeah.
sonically, the pockets that Danny knows how to make up for and all this. It just when he got it back, I was just blown away.
Yeah.
And I was already very happy with like what Jordan had already done, and I knew that it was taking a risk for him because it's not something he needed to do, but something he wanted to do.
Right.
And,
But the question was about Dodie, not about us.
oh, I know, but I'm just getting into bragging about our. I think we're in bragging about our friends' territory, and
But yeah, no, Dodie.
I want to brag on everybody.
He's
because
doing the whole Son of Stan thing. He went to L.A. with George to record with Adam Lassis, if you guys know who that is. This guy that Jordan usually works with.
Which that's where he is now.
No, he's actually at the Taylor factory right now.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
But so he's been doing a lot of Son of Stan stuff, and then he's got this AC/DC tribute band.
Oh, I think
that-
I've heard of this song.
Yeah, Lazy DC.
yeah.
Which
Little
breaking
Birdie
news,
told me a story earlier.
I got
about
a
that.
I got an exclusive for you
Yes,
guys. I'll be
yes.
playing drums for that band now.
Oh, just announced. You heard it on the Jerry
Exclusive.
Jonestown Massacre podcast.
Hasn't been told
Exclusive.
anywhere else. It's happening.
On drums.
What's that fucking
and
hard-
Lazy DC.
fucking hardline. Yeah.
Nick
Where's
Kenny
your
Sam
news,
doing-
news.
Where's your first show at?
Harvest House, 420, bro.
Texas Bill.
Oh shit!
Taco
420
Fest is
It's
It's
happening.
only going until 3. It's fine.
Yeah, we're playing like 420.
All right.
What time, yo? What time? Because I gotta go
No,
from Fort Worth
honestly,
to
I
Denton.
don't know what time. It's gonna be in the evening though. We play for like 3 hours, so
Bust
you
this
can't,
one up.
can't
real
miss
quick.
it.
Which one?
This is
Oh.
one of the ones that I'm debating is my favorite track on the
Well,
album.
let's talk about Body Down first. We haven't finished that yet.
Okay.
What?
Let's
So-
talk more about
I
Body
thought we
Down.
talked about it before we played.
We gotta
it.
talk about
We didn't
every
talk
one
about
of these
we
songs.
didn't talk about me yet either. Jesus Christ, what are we doing?
Let's talk about you first.
No. You guys
Let's
are
knock you
here.
out of the
We're
park
talking about
first.
the people that aren't here.
Yeah, that's right. Anyways, Body Down. Let's talk about that because we just listened to it. And we didn't
Mm-hmm.
talk about it.
Yes.
So
Song.
Ask a question.
What else have you been up to?
Shoot.
Nick?
That's I think
What is wrong with y'all?
Ask a question.
body.
We're demanding you.
7.
Now ask a question.
So is it
now.
body down like bam, or is it body like down
That's a
like
good question.
elevator
Nick?
down?
Pass.
Like you took someone out, or
Was he shot?
I
Or
don't
was
know.
she
I don't know.
shot?
I don't.
Is this person
it's
buried?
about being depressed and being a sad bastard, probably, if I had to guess.
stuck at the Tin Panther, just slamming down beers,
Yep,
Thanks,
nailed it.
guys. Thanks, guys.
Next.
Gin and tonic with the splash cream.
thinking about taking a
I
shit in the
appreciate you
Trinity
guys. You
River?
guys are
all
good
the
friends of
songs
mine.
about
Next
being
song.
down in a fucking.
I don't know. You read the titles and tell me.
So seriously though, body down. That's definitely one of my favorite tracks on here. The next
me
one
too.
though, I love Hurt Russell. I love that song,
Yeah.
dude. And I've got to know
Yeah.
I have to know some kind of insight of what you're singing about on this one.
Well, I mean, Kurt Russell is like, I mean, it's a play on Kurt Russell, who
Yes.
I love.
Obviously.
Was it
And,
because you were down because
Are you a big fan?
Because he's
I
not
was
doing
I was
movies
upset
much?
because it's not going to be him in the new Big Trouble in
That's
China.
what I was gonna.
And
that-
I was like, I need to
okay.
write a song about the hurt that I'm
okay,
feeling
he's smarter
right
than
now.
me because that's exactly
And this,
where I was going to
this
go.
vacuum that I'm feeling inside myself without
It
him
has nothing to
playing
do
this
with that.
role.
Nothing to do with
I
that.
love this song.
And more or less, the details of the story of Big Trouble in China are unveiled in the verses. I mean, you just got to listen to it.
So this has nothing to do with Overboard. Nothing, because that's what I always go to. Is
Nah, it's Jumanji.
Hurt Russell's been.
I don't
around
know,
for a
man.
while.
You've ever been in a relationship that doesn't work?
All of them?
Matt's
Okay.
been in 11.
Yeah.
In 11?
11
You've
of
been
them.
counting them for him.
He's not lying.
He's got scratch marks on the
Yeah,
wall.
look at the whiteboard over here.
Yeah, the whiteboard.
Just
He's
kidding.
got little ticks.
That intro, verse, those are chicks.
Oh,
like
okay.
that. It didn't
Keeps
work
going back
out.
and
Just
forth
keeps
between
going
3
back.
different girls.
No,
No, it's one time and then they don't want anything to do with
and
me
then there's
ever
one that
again.
says bridge. I don't know what that means.
That's Brittany. I've been
Yeah,
stuck on
that's-
her for
that's
a
where we're
while.
stuck.
Yeah,
That's
we're
where we
stuck
are.
on the bridge.
it's Bridgeny, bitch.
The problem is he pulls down his pants and they like, oh my god. I'm
So
sorry.
this I
They run
love this
away.
song. Hurt Russell. This is the one that, like, I probably crank. Like,
What do you crank it to
I'm
the
gonna tell you
most?
something, dude. Check this out. So I work in Denton, and today I was listening to
Oh,
the
look at
album
me! I work in Denton.
in my little vehicle that I drive around. Rolled the windows down, drove through the campus of UNT, just cranking. I was like, man, I wish I had
Trying
a
to pick
mullet.
And those kids are like, what the fucking stupid music is
Everyone's
listen
puking and shitting everywhere.
To? Yeah, they're rejecting the music.
I wish I had a mullet. Right
Ah, what is this terrible sound I'm hearing?
One guy
strolling?
stops you and goes, "You know you're driving through a music school, right?"
Turn
Turn
the
that
real
shit
album.
off. Turn that shit off. So, no, for real, this is a good song though, man. This
Thanks.
is a good roll your windows down and fucking just bob your head, and fucking with a mullet just flaring, just yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
love
start.
this song.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe so you can get a Trans Am.
Yeah, and
Teen
just
Top,
crank
bro.
this. And
Million
I'll do
parties,
the
million friends.
because I can
Eagle
still
on the
grow.
front.
I can still grow the mullet. It's just a skullet, and
All
I
right.
will do it with this song. If you get a GoFundMe going for a Trans Am,
Stop.
I will do it.
If y'all do a video for this song,
Yep.
I'll shoot it.
Okay.
And I'll grow a skullet.
It'll be him in
In
a
a
Trans
Skullet.
Am, just
driving
cruising
through
around,
UNT.
just cruising around.
I-
hitting the,
The point of the video, though, is to get people to watch it, right?
yeah, you're right. Shit,
God damn.
Damn, dude.
Burn.
God.
you're exactly
No,
right.
it's actually a
Oh.
really good idea. I would love to have that.
Ah.
As
Well,
a
that's
video.
when we should do our Chattahoochee full on effect.
Y'all
Oh,
just tell
absolutely.
me. Just
Do you
tell
have-
me. Just tell me when.
Our
you
original
want-
idea for
Just tell me when
a
to start
video
growing it.
was
But
to
like with a sea-doo instead of like jet ski. Like
No, our
jet
original
skiing.
idea was to
Jet
have a
skiing.
video of us in the Chattahoochee video with a green screen, and instead of Alan Jackson, it would be Belvedere.
or Doty or any of us.
Or any of
Yeah,
us.
that was the whole idea. We
That's-
were going to recreate the entire Chattahoochee video.
That's
Fuck
awesome
yeah.
too. Actually,
green screen, real
Fuck
shitty.
yeah.
That's kind of badass.
But
But who's going to do that for us? I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
all right.
Call the
DJ,
production.
DJ Doug Pound, if you're
You're,
listening.
you're a
Yeah,
man
dude.
who works magic. Can you
All right,
make
so
that happen?
I can do green screen work.
Here's
Okay,
the deal.
well, set us up. Let's do it.
This track here. Oh, shit.
Weekend Low.
Weekend
This
Low.
one here.
Oh, you want to jump on to?
Is that the one that
Because
has
this
the
is
glass
another
break at
one
the
that
beginning of it?
oh wait, I think I got turned down.
Yeah.
No,
You
we
turned
all
to
do.
me?
Yeah.
Hold on.
So I gotta know why you called this track "Lemon Pie" and not "Lemon Party." Okay,
That's
it
my
should have been
favorite
"Lemon
song.
Pie."
Well, because we all know what Lemon Party is, you dipshit.
Yeah, Lemon Pie is probably my
And
favorite.
we all know that we go to the
And we're not
going to
watch
every
a bunch of old
day.
dudes coming everywhere.
I thought it was
I fucking
peeing
love
on
that
people.
website.
I thought
Anyway,
we peed on people.
I love this song.
Did
too.
we not name that song "Lemon Party"? I meant to do that.
It's
That's lemon pie.
Shit, I was way off.
I meant to name it lemonparty.org.
Yeah, I really love that website so much that I made a song about it.
Fakepornhub.com.
Don't go to lemonparty.org.
Yeah,
No.
our next album will be
If you
called
want to
Cake
see,
Farts.
no, don't lie,
Yeah,
guys.
cake
If you
farts.
want to see the
Let's
the,
get this done.
the video, the underground video that's only given to a select few for Lemon Pie, you go to lemonparty.org.
All
That's
right,
how
so
you see
here's a
this
little
video.
story. You guys want something?
Yeah, we want something.
I can give you
You want,
us
the
something.
some
choice,
juice.
you want the choice nugs?
I can give
Get some
I can give
choice
something for
nugs.
this lemon pie.
Nug Party.
So, have you ever heard of the band called Laid Back?
Yes.
Okay, you know that song, White Horse that they have.
No.
Well, they do Sunshine Reggae. You know that. Yeah. Okay.
If you want to ride.
Don't ride the white horse. White horse. Yeah. So, in 2000, I think 2 or 2004, one of those two things, they found the DAT tapes to that recording. I love Laid Back because they're like, it's a band that my dad like that in Depeche Mode. Like I just kind of grew up listening to.
Yeah.
Like, so I like them a lot. But they did this song called "Cocaine Cool," and there's this one line in the song where the guy's like, "Share my lemon pie with me," and I thought that was fucking so cool. And of course, you know, we all love eating pies.
Lemon pies, especially. Lemons are amazing.
So we decided we would, you know, adapt the name there.
I was
So-
really
my
disappointed
favorite.
when it wasn't y'all's version of cherry pie,
Well, we thought about
but
doing
just
that.
lemon pie.
Yeah, but
That's
Laid
true.
Back didn't write that song, so.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I didn't know it was laid back.
Well, they
when
didn't
I'm
write
going
the song
through, I'm
"Lemon
like,
Pie." They wrote "Cocaine Cool."
That's true.
So
But as I was cruising through here, I saw
No
that and I was like,
affiliation.
"Fuck, it's gonna be a Warrant cover," but they changed it up.
I like
Yeah.
Doty's. I like Doty's guitars in this because it's like he has that whiplash thing he does with it.
yeah, we call that the
I love
the
that.
Doty line.
That's fucking. I love that. I love that in every single band he's been in when he plays that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I fucking just love that.
Can we be honest here? Us bros
Sure.
just sitting in
Oh,
the
here we go.
in the trust tree full of trust.
You're
And
coming out on this show.
We're doing trust.
gonna
and
do
we're
this?
doing trust things.
We're gonna make it official, guys.
All right, I'm gay too.
No one really listens to this
Oh,
show.
we're not doing that.
No one really listens to this show, so y'all can be honest.
Our Instagram's going fucking nuts. So
Is it a pain in the ass
must be y'all. Hi, New Zealand.
when, like, trying to figure out who's going to do the solo between Doty and James?
No, they both do it.
Yeah, they both do it. It's the answer.
There's no question.
Yeah. Well, the only exception this record, Triple X.
Triple X Top
is
Junior.
The only one they don't do the
each
same
one
way.
takes a solo.
No, but
James
that's the whole,
is the first.
That's
one,
the
Doty's
whole.
the
That's the
second
whole
one, yeah.
thing about this. We always want two guys doing the same.
I just
solo.
wanted to bring that up because they
Yeah.
are pretty much the local Dragon Force.
Two
Well,
dudes,
what-
one solo.
They
What no
put it
one
as
what
a
no
two
one
dudes,
gets
one
is
solo,
like
yeah.
James is just as much a shredder as Doty. No one knows it because
No, I've
James
seen
is
y'all
always
live.
just back there playing his thing, and Doty gets his fucking foot up on the fucking monitor and shreds it in everybody's faces, and James is over there playing the exact same thing that Doty's playing.
Yeah.
That is one thing I do
But
want to
I've-
say. I want to bring out is that this weekend, if you go to the album releases, pay attention to James because he's a badass.
Yeah.
James is a really fucking good guitar player, and he does. He sits right there with Doty doing
Yeah.
everything, like you said, but he just keeps it to himself. He's not a showman.
Well, he also hasn't been playing guitar on stage.
Yeah, it's
except in
it's
this band.
different
That's
with-
it.
Sure. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I
That's the
mean,
only
he's
one
also a
playing
great
guitar?
vocalist, but he's not singing all that much in this band. We're gonna try to get him to do more.
I got to tell you
Because
a
you're a
funny
prima
story
donna, and
about
you-
one of the
you take
first
that.
times I saw
no,
you off the show.
I'm singing sheerly
About
by the
James.
fact that no one else will sing. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
I'm
I can't
singing.
sing and play the drums. So
Well,
You're not
actually, you
Phil
can't.
Collins?
There's been a couple practices where we just have him sing. Yeah. So
that's true.
no,
I don't know the words, but
no,
Drummers
I mean,
always-
you don't even need to know the words. You just fucking fudge your way through. That's the way I
Yeah.
do it.
Just
Dude.
Go ahead, shoot. You had your question.
Oh no, mine's off the record.
Okay, off the record.
Yeah.
hey, let's do
mind.
this as
Never
a
mind.
press conference from now on. Y'all
Yeah.
ask us to
All
ask the
right,
question.
you
point at
next.
us.
All right. What else?
My question.
All right. What else?
It's gonna be a real problem for your lips.
All right. Come on. Next question. What else?
Kelly Grundy,
Uh huh.
is she alive?
No.
Yeah, I mean, it
What
says
else?
it right there.
Did she get thrown off a boat, or was that?
She's
No,
alive.
James had
Is that
that
the only
idea.
wood
He
that
wanted
doesn't
he
float?
wanted a song
Well-
named Kelly Bundy,
Yeah, and I wouldn't.
and
we
wanted
had
to have a shirt with her face on it, but
Well, we were gonna, what we
we
were gonna
s- we
do. We were
knocked all
gonna do
that
this
out.
whole like.
Well, the
It was
Dangits
gonna
had
be,
her.
huh?
The Dangits had her on a drum.
We
the
saw
bass
that.
drum.
Yeah, we
Sounds
saw that.
like-
We were gonna do a thing where like she had like burst a bubble on her face, and like the whole thing was gonna be all melty, but
Like
we didn't have-
marshmallowy.
Yeah,
bubbly?
we didn't do
we
that.
didn't do it though.
We've had a lot of ideas in these past 2 years, fellas.
I've
So,
got something
I'm
to
not
show
gonna
y'all
lie.
later. I've got something to show y'all later.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Remind me.
All right.
When this show's over.
You got it.
I got an
This
idea
is
for you.
Lots
this
of
one.
off the
This
record
one,
stuff.
Kelly
I like it.
Grundy is the most oddball song of the whole album. I
Think so?
Yeah. That rock,
Well,
like
that
that's
riff,
something
so that,
new, y'all.
that riff is
Y'all's stuff
that's
is usually
James.
just
That's James. That riff
rip
is
through
James
it.
with me doing, well, what they say is like Belvedere soloing, and then writing like a chorus to it.
I
So-
like it. It's just usually Duel songs are just
right.
like that. There's no real.
He's rubbing his crotch, by the way, for those
Like-
that can't see at
That's
home.
what he was doing.
Yeah, I was rough.
His
But
zipper's broke.
I love it. It's a change for what y'all usually do.
Yeah,
Sure.
It's a curveball, and that's one of the things that caught me about that tune. And I was going, did they mean Kelly Bundy?
Yeah.
Nope. Kelly Grundy. It's like a zombie
It's
version.
like the
It's like the
zombie porn version.
Well, I mean, you know, what is it? A fucking from the DC comics.
Yeah,
Solomon Grundy is a fucking zombie.
dude, y'all should release the whole album, kind of like Red Dead does a zombie version
A
of this
zombie?
album.
Okay.
Or if
Oh,
y'all
is that
could
just a detuned or
Yeah,
detune?
like tune it down
it's
another step
or
and
it's
a
just
half.
more evil.
Yeah,
Or you
more
just
evil.
meow the duel.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you
I mean,
sing in
like
back
meow the
mask.
jewels, but
There you go.
Put a bunch of farts on there.
Zap, a good zap,
Fart the duel.
yeah.
Fartless.
fartless.
Yeah,
Duel, fartless.
Duel backed up.
I don't know if we know how to make an album fartless.
That's kind of amazing. It's kind of great.
Yep.
So we kind of touched on this earlier when we were talking about All the World.
Yeah.
Y'all went. Y'all recorded this with Jim,
Huh?
but
Yeah.
how?
There's a hard stop.
I just faded it down.
I don't
dude.
want to hear it.
When y'all did this with Jim, and then
Yeah.
y'all sent everything over to George.
Yeah.
How much did
Yeah.
George add?
I mean, as far as like, what do you mean?
Extra instruments.
Oh, just that little. that
Yeah,
was
everything
the
else
part.
was tracked with Jim.
Everything else.
And
was
it is
tracked.
everything
Yeah,
else.
We,
is
We
fine.
didn't
He
record
only
a single
added
thing at Berryland.
the
we didn't
stuff
do
all
on
anything-
mixed.
Yeah,
All
we
the
didn't
world.
do anything
Yeah.
there.
All mixed
Nifty.
there.
I was wondering
No
about that.
additions.
Like if y'all went back over there and did
Mm-mm.
anything.
No, not at all. We
we just wanted him to.
I went over there and joked about doing it,
Sure. Yeah, we. Well,
or
we
like,
definitely
hey,
did.
let's add more guitar here, or do
Right,
this
right,
different.
right.
No,
When he's got
Did you wear your Kiss outfit
30.
when you walked in? Like, hey,
yeah. Whenever I'm not on the podcast or at work,
You're doing
I'm
Kiss.
You're
dressed
in-
like
yeah,
Peter,
Peter
Criss.
Criss,
Criss.
yeah, Catman.
So you got the shows on Friday and Saturday.
Huh?
I'm going to ask that y'all not blow it all out Friday night. Save it for Saturday.
It's gonna be tough.
I do want a
I
good
know it's
show
gonna
on
be tough.
Saturday.
I want a good show on
It's gonna
Saturday.
be real tough. I'm sorry.
But
Well, we're gonna have a good show on Friday, so we'll see.
we have any surprises
Well,
in
hey,
store? Are you going to...
Is
Mm. Saturday-
What do you want? What do you want?
Well, wait,
Is your
I'll
drum
tell
kit
you,
on a riser? You going to
Nope,
spin
nothing
around
like
and
that.
go
Mountain of
on a roller
Smoke,
coaster?
4-piece on Saturday, right?
Yeah, they'll be there.
Yeah, our surprise is the other band's gonna do something they don't do.
Yeah.
We're gonna do.
No, I mean we don't want to. We don't have any special tricks up our sleeves or anything. We
No
wanna,
No, I
we're
mean, I
gonna-
figured you guys want to see us play a dual set, right?
You're not going to play
So-
just a cover set and then
No.
maybe throw in some songs?
No, we're not
Like the
going to
Me
do the me
Things?
things.
We're not
move.
even gonna do any covers, and we wanted to do.
I
three.
wanted to do.
Well,
What
we'll
would
save,
you do?
Save
Me
it.
Things
Save.
move.
Oh, let's save. I know what you're gonna say, but
Don't
well, I
tell
mean
us.
about
You're not
what
going to tell
cover.
us. You're not going to tell.
No,
us?
because we want to say this. So we want to. I do want to do that.
No one listens to the show.
we
so
got
you can
we
tell us
got
whatever.
some cover. And we like doing some fun stuff here and there.
Give our listeners an
Um,
inside scoop. Tell us what you are thinking. Oh, the cover wise.
Just the
Cover wise, I mean,
Yeah.
What would y'all do? What would Duel do?
Something from the Breakfast Club.
No.
No.
A T-Rex
Well, no, I mean,
song.
I
Ooh, that'd be
there,
good. A
we-
T-Rex
I wanted
song.
to do. There was actually kind of. I was trying to talk him into doing a covers record for free, just putting it on a Bandcamp. I don't know if maybe just something we just demo.
I know House Harkonnen's already done this, but fuck, if y'all would do Nirvana just one time,
We wouldn't do it as good as they did.
I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know. Y'all are pretty
If we had
fucking,
James, nothing that
I don't know,
not that
man.
you couldn't sing it, but if James
Dustin,
sang it,
Well, James
Dustin,
is better at doing that. Than
would
I
you
am.
like to see Duell do Nirvana?
it could
all
probably be
context
me.
aside.
It could probably be me, James, and Scott, and
Yeah.
it would be fine.
Yeah, we'd have to take away from Duel.
So you'd kick out guys?
Have to kick us out.
Just kick them out. You're at the band, dude.
What would I want to see Duel do?
Nirvana is my number one choice. I'd love to see y'all
That's
do
fair.
Nirvana.
Failure.
Nah, but what are you going to go to sleep? Are you trying to go to sleep over here?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to
What are you
sleep.
trying to fulfill Scott's dream?
We did
He loves
learn
failure.
learn
Ooh,
that
I
one
got one.
failure song.
We did do a
Torch.
failure song.
I'd
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to see y'all do Torch. That'd be cool.
It would be nearly impossible.
Nah, dude. They just go see
They're
Torch,
passive.
man. They're gonna do way better. We're gonna do
Gumball.
Nirvana, mine is Nirvana though.
Yeah.
That's my number one pick. If y'all did
I
a
think
cover
I think
song-
we may have some. We were gonna do some Ramones and some Misfits maybe down the line.
Ramones,
The Ramones, yeah,
Those
and
guys.
Misfitties,
there's
and the
some-
Ramones.
there's
Rainones?
What misfits would you go into?
Well, I always want to do London Dungeon. That's
Okay.
what I want to do.
I
And the
approve.
Ramones one would be the Pet Cemetery. We're talking about doing that again.
I approve.
And then there's some Bob Seger, Herstrut in talks,
Yeah.
which is a big one. that
Would
may
you guys
happen.
be willing to do Five Finger Death Punch?
No, absolutely not. I
Would
don't
you-
even know who that is.
I
Would you
feel like you're
do-
being disrespectful, Nick.
I don't even know who that is.
Would you do There Is a Hell, I've Seen It, There Is a Heaven, Let's Keep It a Secret, Bring Me the Horizon? That album in its entirety.
Who?
Well, I can't make any promises, but okay, we'll do it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
All right, what's
Would you be willing to do Candlebox?
No.
What about
Candle
Ozma?
now? Candle
again,
Mass.
Maybe.
I know
I
Dodie
feel
would
like you're
Candle
being
totally be
Mass.
down for
disrespectful
that.
again, Nick.
What?
I feel like you're being disrespectful
You
again, Nick.
have been bewitched.
She said Ozma.
Who?
What about
Ozma.
Ozma?
Oh yeah, well,
Ozma would be
yeah,
good.
Ozma.
Dodie would do that in a second.
Yeah, you want to see
Ooh.
HK do Ozma?
Would you do a Ween tune?
No.
You
I
don't want
wanna
to see?
s-
Oh, just one? Yeah,
I
probably.
want to see
yeah.
HK do a show.
HK could do a Ween. cover
Well, I
band, that would
offered
be
one,
killer.
Back-to-back Weezer
and
covers.
I got 0% chance
Of nothing.
of nothing sent back to me. Basically, I like you, dude, but fuck you. It's awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Delete that part of the show.
Mark that.
Mark that.
I don't even know where we
So-
are. I can't even see my computer screen anymore. I'm so blurry.
All right.
Do we need to
I
start
gotta
over?
get. Wait,
I
no,
didn't
no,
need-
no.
Oh, this show
No, we
hasn't
don't-
been recording at
We
all.
don't need to start over. I want to talk about the album art.
Okay.
All right. So this is a dust storm or
Oh,
is it a
this guy.
tornado?
You're gonna have a great time with this.
What are we doing here?
Uh-oh.
And
is
did
this
these
a-
people live?
Nick, are you not a fan of this?
No, no. I love it.
Uh-oh. Velvet nearly spit up. I hit a nerve.
Yeah. No.
You're not.
No, I like it.
Nah, we this came together, right?
I don't know why. I love it.
Where,
I
where'd the
absolutely
idea come
love
from?
it.
That's
dude.
good. I'm glad you do.
Where'd the idea
Well,
come
no,
from?
the idea is not even from us. Our friend Casey actually came up with it.
Casey from NRCD.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, "You should do this," and we were like,
You should have a
That's
dust
a great
storm on the
idea.
cover.
we had a multitude of different ideas. I really
How high
I,
was Casey?
Not.
I really wanted Clay Sinet to do, and we had stuff commissioned for him to do, and we still will probably use that stuff.
For an EP or something.
Yeah, for later on. That guy's tremendous, and I wanted to definitely give a shout out to that guy. If
He's
you
on
don't
the artwork as it is in the inside.
On the
so
inside.
yeah,
Well,
yes, he did the cheeseburger on the inside underneath the CD.
You've got 10 singles here that you could put out. Artwork
Well, I
for
appreciate
every
it. That's
single
very
one of them.
nice of you to say.
Dude, this album's great, front
Yeah,
to back.
Or get
Well, we
different
had
players
this
to do different
idea that we
songs.
would hope that maybe we can get some of the other people to do this, but we were thinking about, and I don't know, maybe kick this around in the chat or whoever or you guys.
anybody listening at home,
Yeah, if you think this is a good idea, I was kind of wanting to have some people around here, if they would maybe sing, this, one of our songs on the recording. I was thinking maybe like Ray Liberio or something like that, and
or having Alex.
or
come in and
Alex
sing
or
a
somebody
song.
do some,
Okay.
and
Redo the
put some of the
vocals.
songs that and have
So-
them as
I
know,
did
stuff
that for Huffer, kinda.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Instead of redoing an entire cover, is there a place we can go to get just the music from the album? Some
Like
rappers put out
karaoke?
a cappella versions.
Oh, you mean the instrumentals?
Hmm.
but then we have
No,
an instrumental
no, we haven't
version
put that
so these
out.
guys can sing for you.
Well, no, I mean we'd want.
We're not trying to get into Rock Band or anything.
Well, I'm just saying we.
Fighting words.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means.
The video game.
I'm just.
No.
I want to
No,
play
I mean-
Duel on Rocksmith.
Yeah.
Is that what you
Good
do?
idea.
Is that
No,
oh, okay?
I was kidding.
That'd be fucking rad.
No, we
though,
we
if
we
you
wanted to
could.
put out like a 4-song thing and have Ray sing a song, have Alex
Well,
sing a
or
song.
put them out
have-
as singles and put.
Dude,
like,
I'll sing
Yeah.
one of your songs.
Dude, Matt
I'd love
sings.
to.
Yeah, I'd sing a song.
Cool.
I would love to sing
Matt
one of your
used to-
songs.
Maybe we can do like
He
an
used to
all the
sing-
world kind of thing.
I
We
thought
are
about.
the world.
I kind of. I was trying to get Amy Chromians to do one.
Well, back to the cover though.
From
Did these people live?
Record Hop,
I don't
but I
know.
don't know if she'd be interested. I
Look
don't know
up
if she'll
Reddit.
like the record.
I don't
or
know.
not.
We found that image on
like
the
you.
internet and
You're a
it's
good
public
friend.
domain.
Belvedere, with these,
I like you.
Belv-
yeah.
you
Dear
guys get-
listener, I'm
y'all gonna
sorry.
make
There's
out?
8 conversations going
No,
on at
I'm
once.
sorry.
This-
Just
the
being nice,
artwork.
dude.
I just don't want to contribute to the show. I'm sorry.
The artwork.
You got to find the space.
Is this
Get in there.
Belvedere? Do you know if these people lived?
Get in there.
I'm sure they did. That's the. These are Dust Bowl photos that we.
They're public domain.
So
Yeah.
even those.
It's
that
all
family-
one
It's all
picture.
that
one
family-
picture right there.
Oh, hold on. I showed it the wrong way to the people
Are you
that
sure
are
this is
watching
public
the stream.
domain and you're not going to get sued?
It's from the 20s,
mean-
so if somebody wants to
Alright.
fucking sue us, bring it on.
They're
Well,
probably
I mean,
dead.
we would give them credit if we knew who they were.
Nah, we won't.
But I mean, yeah, whatever. It's fucking Dust Bowl photo. I think it's beautiful.
I love it.
But
I don't know why there was
I think it
inner
feel-
inner band beef about it.
There wasn't.
There was.
I don't know why.
I
I
think
don't know
it's a
why.
trend.
I don't know why Belvedere had to hit you
Some more,
in the
Well,
face.
I mean, there's a little more, but
more of a trajectory. These guys,
More of a
I get. No, these guys got to put up with me all the time. So I'm lucky that I got guys around that actually put up with. They endure my process. Basically, it's like yeah. You see, now it's a thing. They're to get to where you want. It takes work, and you can't just take the first thing. And so we just, he disagrees with some of the things, some of those things. Sometimes
I'm
in
the kind of person
process.
that just wants, look, it's done. Let's give it to everybody, and then there's the other side of that, which is you want a complete finished product, and
Well, you want something cohesive, and you
I'm
want something
anxious to give it to everybody.
Sure, yeah.
So I gotta
but
so-
it comes from a non-malicious place, which I can't get mad at.
I feel you, man. I got a question about this track here.
Yeah,
Is
that
it
track.
is
I
it
can't see
Triple X Top
Yeah.
Junior or
Yeah.
is
Triple
it
X Top
or is
Junior.
it XXX
Triple X.
Triple X Top Junior.
Top
Triple X
Junior
Top.
or is it Triple X Top JR or is it
thought of that?
or is it XXX Top JR?
It's actually Triple X TOP.
How many tops you
JR.
got?
Can I tell
Uh,
you what I picture with this song
Yeah,
real
Sure.
Matt driving around UNT.
quick? No, it's
The mullet, skullet.
That's all he does.
a porno of Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah.
just going at it.
Which
That's
is
the
Oh,
same.
this is where we hit our NASCAR.
Yeah, you hit the NASCAR.
We do
thing.
nothing but left turns this whole fucking
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
All right.
Slowly driving.
Yeah, the song is obviously a play on the name ZZ Top, and it's supposed to be a ZZ Top song, but we
Sort of, yeah.
wrote it.
Yeah, but
the same whiplash.
It's like if you took ZZ Top and you turned it back a dial.
Yeah, a little bit of ZZ Top, a little bit of ACDC, maybe.
Yeah.
Lazy DCM. You know what I'm saying?
There we
You
go.
know what I'm saying?
It's called synergy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Little
that's
Cinco
what
product.
that is. And so the first solo is James. That's what's happening right now.
Crank that up a little bit.
Yeah, it's killer.
I hear it.
And then the second solo in the song is Dodie. And so James is heavily influenced by Dave Mustaine, if you can't tell from this.
I love this song too, man.
I've had a lot of people say that this song is their favorite on the album.
Yeah.
Really?
This
That's interesting.
And Body Down, yeah.
I'll be honest with you. The ones that I keep rotating is I love Hurt Russell. I already told you that. Lemon Pie. The ones we've just done in the Triple
Well, I think
X
we did a
Top
good job with our
JR.
set list then.
Yeah, I do too.
And
You guys
Body
will
Down.
be
I love Body
happily-
Down
you-
too. I love Body Down too,
You guys
man.
will be very happy with what we play.
Well, cheers.
So back to what I was kind of
You know
hitting
what?
at.
Give me one of those. Man. We're gonna
earlier.
do this again. Let's do a shot.
Let's not do a shot.
I
Let's
need
do a
some
shot.
more
Yeah.
regular drinks.
I got to
Can
be
have
able
one
to
of
walk
these
to the
beers?
house.
So right over here.
Yeah, walk down the sidewalk of the house. What I was kind of
What
hitting
else?
at earlier, I think before the break, was when it comes to the track listing and ordering things
Yes.
out. Is that a band decision or?
Yeah,
Belvedere,
it's a
do you-
band decision, and Belvedere says this is what it's going to be.
That's what I was wondering. Does Belvedere go, this is the order of everything. This is how we're going to do it.
That's not true.
No, it's not true. We all sat around and talked about it for a lot.
Because it
for a
does
while.
flow very well.
Oh well, thank you.
Very, very well.
We I mean, it's sort of how we do our sets too. So what I'll do is I'll come up with something, and then I'll be like, "Hey, what do you guys think it should be?" And then we're like, there'll be 3 or 4 different kind of ideas, and then we kind of all
Oops.
latch onto one, and we kind of see. All right, and then so for this one, we did the same. God damn it! I keep doing the thing where I'm not talking to the mic.
You're doing fine.
Because I'm just talking to you guys.
You've done podcasts before. I used to have one.
We've had this
But
conversation.
yes, many times.
Are you?
No, but we started thinking about it as, oh, well, let's think about it as 2 EPs because that was how we did the last record.
Yeah, and that's why it says side A, side B.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
it,
okay.
it really is meant to be just heard as of the way you would hear like a vinyl as
That's
like
my next
it's
question.
it's a whole piece. It fits all together, I think, very well going from 1 to 10, but I think it fits well going from 1 to 5, 6 to 10.
I have
So, both
a Back
ways,
to Drunk vinyl.
Mhm.
Am I going to have a sister?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Eventually.
Do y'all- Sorry.
And it's
Yeah.
pink.
Go ahead.
and-
Where have you been? You've been asleep over there.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
I gotta find the right spaces.
Go
Sorry,
for
I
it.
just had to find
No,
my way
you jump in all the time.
Do y'all still have some of those records?
Back to Drunk?
Yeah.
I have one for myself.
I don't have one.
I have one and
If
it's
that tells
pink.
you anything.
And it's signed.
I have one.
Then I guess
By all
mine
of
is
y'all.
really
We're-
super special. The way mine was cut.
and the
it's-
yours doesn't work.
Yeah.
We've talked about making more,
I
so
know.
don't
That-
worry.
and
It
So
won't
if
be
then
a
y'all
rush.
if y'all do press some more,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Wait,
that
wait,
yours
wait,
doesn't
wait,
work.
wait, wait.
No,
hold
but
on,
y'all-
hold on. That's a thing? Because mine doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I just thought
the
I
way
had
they
a
were cut.
defected
No,
one.
mine doesn't work either. The way they're cut,
God damn,
They're too
everybody's
big.
didn't work.
I have a pink one. Does it work?
the way
That's
that they're
not good.
cut,
Yeah, you gotta play it.
depending on your record player and
My-
and the diameter and the clearance that
Yep.
the
it's
disc
too
has.
wide. Is it
it's-
too wide?
If it's
Just a
too
little
wide,
bit
it
on one
touches
side?
the outside
It's like they didn't
and it's cut
trim it
wrong. Yeah, it's
Yep.
cut wrong.
perfectly.
So
Yep.
we're gonna get more made eventually, but we're gonna do this first on vinyl.
So we just need to
Oh,
have a
here's-
back
cheers.
to drunk. Oh, that's where you're gonna have to do your back to drunk.
Ooh, she's
Whenever
gonna
you
get it.
you
Remaster them?
So I've asked
Re-record?
this. I've asked this
Damn.
before.
patent pending.
Think tank, think
Thanks.
tank, think tank.
Thanks, line
I've asked-
JJTM.
I've asked this before.
Yep.
But I want it on record right
Okay.
now because people keep asking me for some reason. Or do you know, Dustin?
What?
Are we gonna get a back to drunk that isn't mastered with fuzz?
No.
Okay. I mean, that's that big a deal?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
We
I
nerd
mean,
out.
the
We
answer
nerd
is
out on
no.
At
stuff.
one point, I had somebody say, "I can't understand what he's saying. I need a track list. I need
I
a
don't
lyric
think
sheet."
taking away the devil lock is gonna
Fix
fix
that.
that.
Yeah,
no,
no.
it's just the way the record is
I
and
love
the way
it.
I'm singing on it. I mean, I can give you the lyric sheet if you guys really need to know the
No, I
lyrics,
think
but,
that's what makes it what it is, and it shouldn't be.
That's
taken
what
away.
that's my viewpoint. My viewpoint is it is what it is, and that's what made it awesome. Is my
I
That's
opinion.
what
appreciate
makes it
that.
really
And-
cool.
You don't ask Picasso to go back and erase some lines and redraw them. That's
Thank you,
fucking
sir.
Picasso.
I mean, if Picasso was
True.
in here on
I
a
know
podcast,
the Jim.
I would
I know
ask
the
him to do
Jim
that.
would probably be happy if we redid the first one. You know, and let him remaster. I'm not opposed to that at all.
I just
so
don't
it's-
see why.
How
we
about like a
just-
20th anniversary remix?
Maybe.
Like where you go.
We're
back
gonna
and-
have to
Are we
start
doing
raising money
reunions
now.
and we haven't even broken up or something.
We're gonna have to start raising money now.
Well, there you go. You got to break up.
No more recording tours.
That's
Like,
the key.
you know
Wait
what?
a minute. I'll die first.
Resurgence of Laserdisc.
Good lord!
We're gonna. Can I get that in writing?
No, it's on recording. This is a recorded thing.
I think that's a thing. Who's gonna die first? Stubbs.
All of
Rebel.
our shows go to the Library of Congress
Yeah.
after they're done. So, Bell,
No, you're.
the deer.
So
Bell?
you
I
asked
always thought he was
if
a
we were
strong
gonna
man,
if we were
but I
gonna
thought it would be
re-record it.
David
I don't think man,
Spade.
I would not fuck with. I mean, it's just me, but it is
It's
what
just
it is.
me.
And
It's
it's
just
awesome.
us here.
And I think it's fucking good. Okay,
As good as it is.
it's good.
I mean,
don't see the point in it.
If you know,
Yeah.
if we redo it, we probably will remaster it just so people I don't know. I guess there is. They want to hear the song.
Now he's gonna lose sleep tonight. Way to go, guys.
No, there's nothing.
there's
there's
no
absolutely
reason
He's gonna
nothing
text
wrong
you
with
at 4:30 again.
Dude, do you think we need to
think we need to
redo
do
this?
This guy
Man,
knows
I'm
me
sitting
very
here
well.
playing. I'm playing
Hey,
PUBG.
It's not too far from the truth.
I
I'm
was
sitting here
just
playing PUBG, and I just
asked-
started thinking, maybe we should just fucking.
I'm on
redo
day
Back
3
to
now. I
Trump.
hadn't slept. What do you think?
Yeah.
Should we do it tomorrow?
That's more like the
Belvedere.
conversation.
The other thing I was asked
I'm on day 3.
to ask on the show.
Stop using
Sorry about
chorus.
that. That's my
No.
mom.
Are you still playing Destiny?
Hi,
2?
mom. Love you.
Oh, am I still playing Destiny 2? No, I'm fuck. Destiny 2.
You fucking kidding me? You fucking idiot!
I don't have anybody to play with.
You never call me.
Do you still play Super Mario Brothers 2?
Well,
Oh,
sure.
man, that's a killer
Well, I
game.
mean, I got that on my. I got
Best
that
Super
on,
Mario.
got
It's
that
like
on,
Super
on
Mario
the Retro
World.
Pi. So
When he
I
goes
mean,
to the desert.
I've actually played
There's a
AVP
lot.
more than I've
Yeah.
Desert
played.
And
freezing.
ice.
What are you
Ice,
playing
yeah.
these days?
Well, I downloaded Far Cry 5 Gold Edition like after the turn of the year because it was on sale.
And
So I played a little. I've been playing a little bit of that.
nothing better than games about Colts.
Yeah, and man, that game it's made for people who are not very smart. I think.
Hello.
It's well, I'm
I
just saying.
enjoyed
it's-
You guys
well, I'm
listening?
not saying it's not enjoyable.
We got this new album out called Duel Futureless. Check it out. All you Far Cry 5 players
I
at
got a
home.
question for you. So we're gonna
That
talk
aren't that
gaming?
smart.
We're gonna
Well,
do a
I'm
little,
just saying it's the. I mean, it's really full of itself, and its narrative is pathetic, and it really is. This, what are you gonna? All right, what are your opinions on Far Cry 5 then, motherfucker? If you have
Man, I'm a
I've
dork.
watched-
nuanced opinions
I'm a
about
fucking
it.
I've
dork.
I've sat and watched you and Alex play it for at least 6 hours,
Okay.
and my
You're
opinion
gonna
is
hate me.
that you guys don't know how to play it.
But you're the guy. Hold on. You're the guy that sat there for 6 hours watching them play.
No shit.
Well, I mean, I had nothing else to do, so I
Yeah.
mean, it's
gonna-
on the TV at home.
Are we
so-
doing game talk? Can I make a confession here?
Video game chat.
I've been geeking out. I've been geeping
I've been
out.
gaping so bad.
Gaping
for
balls
this
deep.
game.
Show notes.
Balls deep.
I've been gaping on Battlefront 2. I
Electric Boogaloo.
So,
hot-
all right,
it's
should
hot,
I get
man.
back into that? I have that. Is it worth getting back into?
just
hot.
bought it because it went on sale for $20.
All right. So, do you
And I
have
was like,
Xbox?
fucking yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How come this isn't a thing? Because I would play Battlefront.
The last game you tried to get,
Trying to
you
get
sent
my
me
clothes
a
off?
message on was something that
Thank you.
I didn't have. Like, you sent me a message to jump on a, I can't remember. It was like
Diablo 3.
Battlefield, I think, or
Oh, yeah.
something.
Oh well, I got Battlefront 2, the Star Wars game. Yeah.
Do you want to team
Yeah,
up?
let's fucking kill
Battlefront
some things with
2.
lasers.
Oh, I got it on PS4.
Gape out? You want to gape out some?
Let's get gaped.
Let's
You
get
know, that's
gaped.
usually my
Gape
kind
to
of
the
approach.
max.
When
But
I
I
get off
haven't
work, I'm
finished
usually
Red
like,
Dead
how can I
yet.
get
Max.
gaped?
I got to finish Red Dead 2.
I haven't finished it.
I haven't
either.
finished it.
That's a
It's too
beautiful game, but
long.
I have not played either one. I played Gun, which I feel like is probably a good predecessor to that.
Yeah.
I didn't play
Yeah.
that. Play the other ones.
Have you played Red Dead 1,
I
right?
keep
No,
inviting
no.
Belvedere to
Dude, you need to.
Fortnite games, and he won't join me.
Can't afford it. It's
free.
Can't afford it.
can't afford. Yeah. I got that I got Warframe today.
So we're at a little lull. Let's do chip chat.
All
Let's
right.
do it, man.
Chip
Let's
talk.
do it right now. Chip talk.
What do you
What
want to
are-
talk
what
about?
are-
Chip talk.
Y'all,
What we
you
chatting?
mentioned one.
If you were to rate
the
chips,
wasabi Doritos.
No, we're talking about flaming hot Doritos.
No, earlier we were talking about wasabi.
Oh,
Doritos.
Yeah.
bullshit.
But yes, I would say top of the chip game right now is Flaming Hot.
Flaming hot
Doritos.
Doritos. Whoo, boy.
I was not impressed with their Buffalo Ranch.
Oh, I was going to say with the Flaming Hot.
I
Have
haven't-
you tried
I've
the
had
Flaming Hot? You don't like
I
it?
love Flaming Hot.
I'm not a big flaming hot thing.
You're not
All right.
flaming guy.
Anything.
I'm
but-
not either.
Wasabi Doritos.
They're
this
pretty good.
Game is A tier.
Wasabi's good.
Wasabi's tremendous.
I love wasabi,
Dude, I
everything.
So
I love
James
sushi.
and I were big fans of the Doritos roulettes. We were into that. And
Those,
so
those are good.
the
Those are
Flaming Hot feels like all the hot chips from the roulette.
good. Hey Nick, do you have any more of those?
This is good podcasting. Anytime you have someone eating,
You guys
on a
like
podcast-
ASMR?
What are your
shit?
views on Takis?
Oh, ASMR with fucking Duel. It would just be the most obnoxious food noises.
It'd be farts constantly.
Like, let's go
So
to your left
Takis-
ear and eat mac and cheese, and then the right ear would be like,
Let's ignore Stubbs' question.
You like Takis? No.
No,
No?
Takis are not good. But
Do I like eating
Are you in
glass?
Takis?
with
Yeah,
spices on it.
That's my.
where do I
that's what
stand
I
with
thought.
thinking that every chip that is made with sea salt and vinegar is
It's
greatness?
amazing. Yeah.
This is just sea salt though,
Oh,
yeah.
not sea salt and vinegar.
Surprised you didn't know that.
Surprised you know that.
if it had some vinegar on it.
Where
but-
what I'm doing
That's
right
what's
now
up. I want one
a
of
lot
those.
lately is the
Vinegar and water.
no
The douche chips.
The all sea diet.
the Chester's
Saline-
flaming hot
saline and
fries.
vinegar?
Flamin' hot fries are okay.
So
I like those.
They have
you
them
like
in
the flaming hot fries, but you don't like flaming
They
hot
got 'em-
Cheetos. And you
they
don't
got
like
'em
flaming
in
hot
the,
Doritos.
They got them in the snack machine at work, and so
Why is this?
the flaming hot fries have a cheddar
Something
flavor
weird
to
about
them.
Yeah, there's
And
something weird about
They're
them.
potato snacks, and they're not corn snacks.
You know what else is greatness? Is the smart popcorn, the cheddar cheese popcorn. Oh my god!
Oh Lord!
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
White
Just forget
cheddar.
about
White
it.
cheddar popcorn. Period is fucking awesome.
No, just white cheddar, not white cheddar on its period.
Jesse,
I'm sorry.
chip
Okay, here we go,
game.
Hash.
Where's your chip game at?
Oh, I thought.
Yeah. Give us your chips.
I like you're doing the transitionals here.
Since my teeth have been kind of giving me problems, I haven't been able to enjoy chips lately.
So you have,
Pringle-
do you have to
but
get them
pickle
Do you have to
Pringles.
pour water
Dill
on them?
pickle
Get them
Pringles.
soft.
I'll have to,
Sog
Hangover
chips.
food.
I'll have to
Aw.
somebody
Now
like
that-
make it
That's
into
the
a fine
saddest
paste
chips is
for me.
sog chips.
Now that-
Hangover food.
now that
dill
you
pickle.
mention-
Dill pickle Pringles.
Now that you mentioned
Dill
pickles,
pickle.
You like
I don't-
dill pickle anything though. The dill pickle fucking
I love dill
of those
pickle shit.
the peanuts.
I don't-
that
I
they
don't-
have
I
in the
love
store.
those.
I don't usually
don't like 'em?
eat pickles at
Oh,
all.
I love them.
I fucking
If I'm
love
gonna
dill
get down
pickle
on
peanuts.
chips, it's gonna be some honey barbecue Frito twists.
Whoa.
Honey barbecue
Ooh, yeah.
Frito
choice.
twist.
Brought the Fritos into
That's
the game.
good. I like those.
Lately I've been I don't like pickles at all, but for whatever reason I want like a pickle spear when I get home from work.
You know what's good?
It's weird.
Yeah, that is
I don't like
weird.
pickles, but
Pickles
I love
are amazing,
pickles.
except bread and butter pickles.
Like you think
Fuck
about
No,
while
they're-
you're
Nah, bread and
driving home
butter,
from
get
work,
outta
you're like,
here.
as soon as I get home,
Get
I gotta
outta
try
No,
here.
it.
like
got
I was walking
traumatized.
through the grocery
Give me the
store
dill. I want the dill.
I got drunk.
Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm looking
the
for
deal.
snacks and stuff, and I'm walking down the condiment aisle, and I'm like, man, I fucking want a jar of pickles. So I got a whole fucking jar of pickles, and I had 6 pickle spears.
Fucking
That's
Dill
super-
Murray over
You
here.
know why? That's
The
because
problem,
it's because
Nick.
you're fucking hungover still.
No, Nick, that's a gateway to dick.
I'm completely pickled.
Yeah, I'm pickled as shit.
Pickle spears are a gateway to dick. Soon you'll be just shoving them all in your mouth.
Boy, I can't wait.
Hey, what's wrong with that? I love it.
Boy, I can't wait.
Dill dick.
You know what's really good? Do you
By
like
Frito-Lay.
sunflower seeds?
Yeah.
Okay, Spitz does a dill pickle
Spitz.
sunflower
They're
seeds,
awesome.
and they're greatness.
No, I
Okay.
just want pickles.
We're still talking about chips though. So let
Okay.
me ask you this: Did you guys do the? Did y'all do the? Did y'all do the chicken?
Also,
and,
the grossest interview you've ever had.
did y'all do the chicken and waffle lays?
Gross.
I thought they were good.
Yeah.
No, but I
No,
can
fuck
lay
no,
some
they're
chicken
gross.
and waffle.
I thought they were good.
I don't
I
want.
thought they were good.
Disgusting.
I don't want the sweet syrup flavor in anything but.
I don't
syrup.
mind it. I didn't.
Well,
mind
I
it.
like the sausage and biscuit fucking lays. You
I
give
love
me a whole
those
bag
too.
of those fuckers.
Hell yeah, those
Hell
were
yeah.
awesome.
Sage just all on your chips.
Well,
I liked it.
What are we doing? Are we doing a third hour or what?
We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Does
for
that mean
4
you're ready
hours.
to cut it off? So we're gonna do 30 minutes of you doing that.
Yeah, this is the.
Yes.
Strap in, folks.
drops.
I've got 30
This is
more
where we
chips.
get avant-garde with the podcast.
I
and
just
it's
got
another
chip
bag.
chip beats
Avant-garde.
Talking
Chip
about
beats.
pickles and
Chip
chips
beats.
and
and dick
What
in
you
your
know
mouth.
about chip
dick
Pete's?
addiction.
So I have a
Nice.
question.
Uh-huh.
On Saturday,
Yeah.
when y'all are done with the show,
What are you gonna do besides?
Well, I mean, how
Michael-
many bags of chips do we got?
I haven't
afterwards?
I haven't finished the
Toilet
question. The
coffin.
question is
How many bags we getting?
What's
Is-
next?
the question is 2 words. Old South? Question mark.
Oh,
That's not bad.
man, a question that has not been
Also-
proposed.
You
Question.
tried to do that last week, and I said let's make it special and do it next
Yeah,
week.
well, you didn't need to do it this past week because stock show. This next weekend we can because
I
stock
know,
show last
honestly.
weekend was going on.
I mean, I
Dual
can't think
show?
that's.
Old South.
Mm.
I,
I
have
don't
an
think
Old
we've
South
done that.
tournament, and
I think I've been there with Dodie and his wife one time, and I think that's a perfect place for an after.
We'll
duel
go have
party.
some.
I mean, for as much as you're
some
in
Dutch
Fort Worth-
babies.
Yeah.
We'll go load up
Lola?
on Dutch babies.
I don't plan on doing anything.
What do y'all think about Lola the brindle pup?
She's
You
great.
talking about Dodie and Nikki's pup? She's precious.
awesome.
She's the best.
I
I
want
don't know
one
if that
so
has to
bad.
do with Old South.
I've always wanted a
but
Frenchie anyway.
Are we going to eat the dog in
Uh,
Old South? Are we cooking it up?
After the duel show on Saturday, I plan on going immediately
Dodie, we're
home,
joking.
and I plan on going to sleep, and I don't plan on waking up until Saturday
Or
evening.
you can, or
Wait,
you're
what?
going to be
No, he's talking
hungry.
about after
Sunday,
Saturday.
Sunday evening. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
But after, you're going to want to be hungry.
You're
Nope.
gonna want to be.
Old
Hey,
South?
I'll go with you.
Question
Hey,
I doubt they're
can
gonna
we-
be
I'll
hungry.
go with
Doubt
you.
there'll be
Belvedere
any
will go
hunger.
with us.
I'm serious. I'll go with you.
We'll do it.
Me
Let's
too.
go.
I doubt there'll be any
Hashtag
hunger
me
that
too.
I
night.
want some Dutch
Hashtag
babies.
me too.
I want some Dutch babies. I haven't had any in a couple of
What's
weeks.
in this little jewel you got there?
Yeah, what's in that thing? What's in this thing?
Oh, this is just nicotine. You want one?
No, if it's a
It's
nicotine,
not just
no.
nicotine, man.
Well, here,
It's not
let
a
me
cool
try.
jewel.
I mean, I'm not.
It's not, it's not like that. It's not like that.
Huh?
Yeah,
Porter?
because
We're going to have microphones all over the
I'll
table.
walk around and interview people.
it's better than
Oh,
smoking.
great.
I like smoking too much, so I got to do this
Yeah, we can
because
do
I like
that.
smoking.
All right, so here's the deal.
It's like having one of those.
We're going
like,
to hour 3.
You guys
I think we're about done, actually.
have
Oh,
released
really?
a brand new album that I'm super excited for. I'm finally glad this is seeing the light of day. I can talk to people about it now
You guys are so nice.
because I
Yeah,
felt like I
thank
was
you so
under
much.
a crazy NDA. And
Yeah, I had your nuts in a vice.
You did. And I
Like,
was.
I'll sue
so-
you. I'll sue you.
We're
You
glad that
motherfucker.
you guys
I'll
actually
You
like
Jew
it
motherfucker,
after
you,
we're
I'll-
done.
I'll
After
fucking
we were
sue
done
you.
with it, we're just glad that anybody likes it. So.
Everybody's gonna like it.
I love it.
We've had some good feedback so far from some really cool people.
Like me. I love it.
Oh shit,
And-
we actually have. Should
Yeah.
we even say that?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
No,
give some
you've
shouts
you already
out.
told me, and I'm not.
Belvedere.
I
don't
didn't.
wanna-
No, I
Bell?
didn't tell you.
Is there someone else?
Yeah. You want to give some
You told
shouts
me
out?
something one night.
Give some shouts out.
Well,
Who
this
did I
is-
tell you?
this is-
Say it. Just say it. It's
Have
okay.
you ever heard of a band called Granddaddy?
Yes, I have.
Have they heard it?
Should I say this?
Yeah,
Oh,
go
yeah,
for
man.
it.
Well, fuck yeah,
I feel
dude.
weird about it.
No.
Dude,
Man, they tell
y'all
you,
go
they
on
give you these
tour-
compliments.
Daddy.
Jason Lytle had lots of good stuff to say.
Well, he was just very nice. I sent
Yeah.
him. I sent him. I mean, I probably shouldn't even say this, because it's probably
It's
okay.
private, but
it is a
Hey.
private thing. But
Well-
he's been an influence on me since I was like 15, and
Granddaddy's so fucking good.
they can do no wrong. They make no bad records at all. Like there's not bad songs. There's not.
And it's one of those bands that
It was a huge-
everybody can listen to. It's like
to even have a response from him is
Yeah, no, I
huge.
thought he would not reply. Like so what? Basically, I just sent him. I sent him the central
YouTube-
track thing.
Yeah.
Spotify.
To well, just I sent it to him over Instagram, and I was like, he probably won't reply. He probably won't listen to it. It's not a big deal, he gets a million people probably sending him records all the time, because the guy's amazing, So why wouldn't he? And but he actually texted back the next day and was actually, as
He
far
was
as
really excited
yeah, he was like, man, I thought I was gonna get some fucking sad boys.
in the bedroom recording.
Sleepy recording from someone's bedroom, kind of thing. And he's like, I grew up listening to a lot of heavier music, and having a skater background and all this stuff, which is all stuff I kind of knew about reading interviews with him. But I didn't expect that at all. So I didn't expect he'd spend any time to listen to it.
what was the Granddaddy album where he did everything with tape decks? There's one where everything was played back with tape decks. I
It
cannot.
must be
I can
one of the
remember.
earlier EPs.
It's super early.
Yeah, it would have to be. It would have to be from. There was a collection of EPs called the Concrete Dunes, and it was probably one of those EPs. But that was like Under the Western Freeway. It was one of their first records, that kind of thing. Because Family Cat had its own like B-side record. It was twice as long as the record itself. Man, that guy's so prolific. And that Bison on the Plains. I don't know if I could shill Jason Lytle and Granddaddy anymore on this podcast, but that Bison on the Plains, that new song from whatever his new record's going to be, is just amazing.
Well, yeah, dude. You never know. Maybe we'll get some Granddaddy up in here someday if they come in from They're from
we've had a lot-
California, right?
I don't
I think
know.
they're from California.
Yeah, no, they're from California. They're from Modesto, I believe.
Yeah, maybe we can
Originally,
get 'em in
I don't
here.
think he lives there anymore.
We've had a lot of friends and local other people like
yeah.
just on our way here tonight. Kevin Aldridge was messaging us, telling us how
Thank
much
you,
he liked the
Kevin.
album.
Holy
yeah, thank you,
shit,
Kevin
dude.
Aldridge. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Granddaddy, last time he was here, was it Bar Louie?
yeah, and we were in the front row singing with
Oh,
him.
God, that show. That's probably my favorite
So
show I
weird.
think I've had
So
that I've ever
fucking
been
weird.
to.
It was insane.
Yeah, it was a really ridiculously good show.
Which it wasn't the entire band, right?
No,
No.
it was actually just him from
with
Granddaddy with
Mid Lake.
two guys from Midlake, the
Yeah,
drummer
the
and the
guys from
keyboard
Midlake.
player.
And that's what always made me think we may see more shows pop up locally.
Who knows? Yeah.
Well, he did. This is the thing. He did a 2-night thing. I believe it was 2 nights. It may have just been one, where he had the entire band of Midlake, everybody but Tim, and Tim was still in the band at that time. And this was at Dan Silverleaf, and I remember I was like standing like 20 feet away, and Jason Lytle was standing over there, and I'm not that type of person where I usually get too caught up in like, celebrity, but I mean, you can't. I don't know. He's just been a big influence on me. So for whatever, he's
You
still.
just fell to your knees.
No, I'm still just intimidated, and it's like it's more or less. So, what are you gonna say to somebody that you? Hey, man, how do you articulate,
Man,
how that
I do shout
that's-
and just say this. You're a fucking badass, dude. I just want you to know. I know you hear it all the time, and I'm just going to be 1,028,
I agree.
but you're a bad fucking motherfucker.
I just can't.
That's what
I just have
usually say.
weird.
That's what I said to Greg.
Agreed.
Greg
There's
was
two
like,
people
man,
I've talked to in my life.
Greg said
where I've said that.
that's what when I
Matt
met Greg.
Stubbs, and
When I met Greg,
that's what you said.
that's what I said to him.
When
was
I
like,
met
dude, just
you,
want
this is the first thing.
Tommy
gotta
Lee,
hear
I said
this
that
guy.
too. Tommy Lee, I said when I was little, I grew up watching Motley Crue videos and stuff. Holy crap!
Yeah,
When I ran into him in the elevator, and Trent Reznor at the Apple Store.
I told Greg, keep doing what you're doing too. I said, I don't know what's going on with the band and stuff because there was already rumors about it being the last tour.
February 27th.
I saw. So
You're a
when
badass.
we the first
Keep
time
doing
we
what you're
played Ruins, we were playing with Sub-Sahara and Funeral Rose Garden.
Rose Garden Funeral Party.
Sorry, I got those guys' names wrong, and they're great. band,
Dyslexia
too.
is a crime.
I can't. I fucking.
And Sea Lion.
And fucking
Oh yes, and Sea Lion, and Sea Lion. It was amazing.
Actually, that
show.
wasn't the first time we
Sea
played there,
Lion's
but
so
yeah,
good.
Those-
keep going.
Was it? I thought it was the first time. We
Second
played it.
time.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, it was a great show that we had there. But we were walking. Me and James were walking down the street, and there's fucking Jeremy Enoch standing there, and I go, "That's Jeremy Enoch," and James goes, "Who?" And I go, "Hey, Jeremy," and I'm like, "Dude," because I've never had the courage before to talk to him because I've seen him, a ton of times in the Fire Theft or playing solo or whatever, and he's playing the 20th anniversary for Return of the Frog Queen, which is an amazing record. And
Sunny Day Real Estate for those listening at home.
no, this is Jeremy Enoch from Sunny Day Real Estate.
what I'm
fuck off,
saying.
frog.
Yeah.
Not a baby.
But anyway, and he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm playing right here in like 30 minutes." It's like, I'm following right behind you. I'm
Don't
gonna go
fuck
here.
the baby.
Yeah.
So I fucking
That was
went-
actually the night we played at IBK.
No, we played at Ruins that night because Dodie came in. No, I know what night it was. Was it Sub-Sahara? Was it-
Fist
we
fight.
played Sub-Sahara?
Fight it
Don't
out
punch
in
him
the
in the face,
octagon.
man. Don't punch Nick.
No,
He's
the
your
IBK
drummer.
was cool too. I
plays your
love the
drummer.
Regal Room. I thought that was a cool
He
place.
plays your
And
drummer.
Adam was there that night.
Yeah,
Adam
but
watches.
Adam wasn't at the Return of the Frog Queen.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Much later.
Well,
All right.
guys, we
Hold
gotta
on.
We're
I gotta
fucking just
tell you-
talking up your show.
Okay, never mind. Dustin's got something to say.
Next. What else?
Jessie has something she needs to give to you guys.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. She's
Okay.
got stuff.
Oh, yeah.
She's got
I
things.
do have
Forgot about
things.
this.
She's got stuff and things and
Woo.
ideas.
We like
I
stuff.
do.
And things.
Okay.
This is Jesse's corner.
Do you like ideas? First off, Jesse, say what you're holding.
All right, here's the 2018 Best of Award for Best Loud Band.
We did it.
That's
we made
awesome.
It.
We did
Yeah.
it.
The only
We
thing
did it.
better than an arbitrary second L and a kick-ass rock and roll band's name is an arbitrary third guitar player.
Shots.
Backed by a
Props
wall of
fade.
dimed out half stacks, Duel will leave
We showed
your
in the video.
Thank you,
skull
Dodie.
clean of your face with their blistering, trashy riff rock. Frontman Belvedere Lee's swirling chorus-laden vocals worm their way into your subconscious as your chest takes a pounding from the quintet's thundering rhythm section and your eardrums shrivel in fear from the onslaught of three guitars led by Michael Doty's scorched earth shredding.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
And James LeBrell's scored.
Critics' Choice,
There
Best
we go.
Loud
We did
Band,
it.
2018. Going
Critics'
to Duel.
choice.
Love you guys.
We know how to
So-
do 11 real good.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're just proud to share awards with you guys.
Yeah,
Be in
you've
the
got
same
you've
issue.
actually got some friends at the Fort Worth Weekly. Y'all already know that.
You guys are
wanna hear a
friends?
Story?
Now here's
Yeah.
the problem.
Let
If
me
I
tell you
see
something
that,
about
if
Doty.
I see that award in the fucking practice studio, I'm breaking it.
I'll hang it up at home.
I gotta tell
Hold
y'all
on
a
a
story.
second.
I gotta
Hold
tell
on
y'all
a
a
second.
story.
No.
No.
We can do whatever we want with it.
I can even put it in like a plexi frame, and they can like hang it up there.
And
If it
you
gets
can shoot
rattled
it.
off, it's fine because I
And it'll be
brought
fine.
5 of these and 5 of these.
What's
Jesus,
that? What's
wow.
that?
Are
again?
you serious? Did you do that? Really? That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
so
then at least
everybody
get
can.
one.
That's because
Man.
I at
Jessie's
least-
a
I-
badass. She's the driving force of
Yes,
our
she
show
is.
at this point.
That's cool. Thank you.
Like people listen to us because she's on the show, not but
Thank you,
like.
Jessie.
That's not true.
All right, I've got to tell y'all a funny story.
She has one
about
more. Hold
Dime
on.
Doubt.
Shut up.
No, go ahead, Stubbs.
No, the show's
No,
about
go
you
ahead,
now,
Stubbs.
Jesse. So
You had a story.
The show's about
Doty,
you. So
the first time Doty came over here
Here we
and
go.
with y'all, or it might
Oh,
have
it's
been
going to be a
Thanksgiving.
Doty story with Stubbs.
He
Who saw
fucking,
that coming?
He
This
we
guy's
hung
got his
out. We
fucking
hung out.
cockles way in there.
Went to the bar afterwards. And stuff. He got fucked up. I got fucked
No,
up.
he didn't.
He crashed over my place. I was like, dude, I have to find a way. I want my
Matt and
guitar.
Doty spooned.
to get into him.
We did spoon. I want to find. I have to have my guitar sound like your guitar in every band you're in. And he goes. I was like, what am I doing wrong with my EQ set?
Dime
Like
it
my
out.
on my. You know what he said? He said, "This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong." Went across the whole thing, dimed everything else. Said, "That's how you play guitar."
If you if you watch the beginning of the Eat Shit Die video,
That's what he does,
you see him dime out that
and
nailer.
that is real deal.
That's a signature technique. No one pay attention to that.
yeah.
No one do that.
Don't even try and do it
He-
at
Don't
home.
dude.
try
folks.
it at home.
We can't be responsible
said-
for the
Yeah.
damage.
You know what he
done.
told me? He goes, "You know who you talking to about your guitar tone?" I was like, "David O'Hearn." He goes, "Stop fucking listening to him. Do this."
David
Turn
O'Hearn. What is
everything
he?
up.
Just a phenomenal guitar player that you should probably listen to?
And-
Nah.
Doty is the only one that can get away with that.
Oh, I know, man, dude.
Timing it out.
And
David O'Hearn.
the thing
Time
that
out.
reminded me was
I got
we were
some
over at
guitar
the tone
players, too.
shop
Well, yeah.
one day, and you were talking to him about compression or something. He goes, "I don't fucking know. Just turn everything up." He said that to
Compression,
you.
more like
He's like,
depression.
Well, and the other thing is when you have an amp built for you where you can just dime it out, that kind of helps.
Yeah.
Right.
They're like, what's this guy going to set it to? Dime.
dime
Dime.
every time.
Look at him. He's going to set it to dime.
Dime every time.
Dime every
All
time.
right, I'm sorry, Jesse. I've interrupted
Jesse,
your corner.
So eloquently.
never
interrupted.
again shall this happen.
What else we got here?
There we
Item
go.
number 2
Look at
is,
that.
Look at that. We're in the
Steve
paper.
Stewart's music feature
Fucking
from this
awesome.
past
That's
week,
pretty cool. Thank you.
So cool.
and it even
Thank
has
you.
the picture. So
He's
there's
the
5
sweetest.
copies of this for all of y'all too, and I
Man,
can even get an
that's
extra one
super
for the
nice.
practice rooms if
You know,
want.
Thank
Steve's
you.
never come and interviewed us.
You are the best.
Fuck
That's
Thank
all
you.
Jesse too.
Do we?
She takes the initiative and does that cool shit right there. We do not. We talk about dicks and farts.
That's courtesy of the weekly. But if we want Steve Stewart to come into the temple sometime, I'm sure he will.
Good.
Get
Do
that,
y'all wanna talk to
get
him?
that Wizard Vision
We could
exclusive.
execute him.
All right, let's
Yeah,
close
we
this
do
out. Let's close this out. Final
Let's do
statement.
two mics at once.
Let's
play any more
final
songs?
statement this.
We'll
Dustin,
get the real chorus.
final statement.
Holy shit! Do that again. He has 2 mics. Doty's doing the real, or
Doty-
Belvedere's doing the real
Doty
chorus.
is here now.
He is. Doty just showed up.
Sing a song.
Sing a song for us, Belvedere.
I'm Doty. I'm a
I'm
bad
Doty.
motherfucker.
Singing the songs here.
I dime it.
All right, I'll
all
do
the
cumbersome
time.
for you guys one time.
All right,
Start
Here we
it.
go. 3.
Cumbersome.
Cumbersome. Oh, yeah.
Too
that
long or
it?
too
Is that good?
right, too right or too
Two
wrong.
rigid two together.
Yeah,
Cumbersome.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
All right.
Here's
we
the
did
deal.
it.
Play a song.
Thank you. Thank
we
you,
have props
Jesse.
to give.
Stop. We got
Let
to
us
do
give you
this.
some
Very
props
nice.
real quick, okay?
Y'all just shut the fuck
yeah,
up.
shut the fuck up.
Okay.
and deal with
shit.
this.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
all
deal
right.
with this. Deal with this.
Listen. Congratulations on a new album that's completely
Thank
kick ass. I have loved for the last 9 months I've listened to it because technically, when you sent it to me, I could have had a baby by now.
That was 5 months ago. It's
You
premature.
could have had
Okay.
several
Hey,
babies.
Careful.
Gestation
Take that thing to the
periods, you know.
doctor.
Have it looked at. I love this album. It's so fucking good. It's such a good time, and it's all in just in a good place. It puts me in a good place every time I listen to it. I love it. I hope y'all don't wait another 5 years to put out an album, or 4 years, or
Nah,
however
man,
long
we
it's
got
been.
2 in the books already. So
Two albums?
EP.
no, 2 songs already.
EP.
We're not out, man. All right, it's
This ain't no record factory, all right?
We don't got like
You guys want a good
we
album,
don't
or
got
you want
20
a
hits to
fucking
stand by,
record?
but it won't take us 4 years for the next one. We promise.
You guys are great. I want to end this show off on the song that we talked about at the what?
I got final words.
Oh, you have final words.
Yeah,
Go
I have
ahead.
final words. I
Matt.
have final words.
I'm sorry. We need to get the Jerry Springer music going.
And
again.
now,
get the
Deep
James-
We didn't do
Fox.
hitter shit or anything.
Yeah, trailer
Are we
trash.
gonna do?
like
What, are
Ash.
we doing overtime with this podcast
Man.
or what? You guys got
Oh,
overtime?
we're in overtime.
I'm gonna tell
We're
you
in
this:
overtime.
We didn't do hitter shit.
you guys
Feel
were
like
one
we
of the
just
first
started.
bands that took a chance on our stupid podcast, and
Whatever, dude. You guys are ruling the podcast
you guys,
game.
you
over
guys,
here.
you guys, this album is dual. It is y'all. Like it's like I said, it sounds like the whole dude, the fuckos from Back to Drunk, making a great ass album. This is probably gonna be. I already told you this the other day. I said this is probably gonna be one of the best releases of all year long, and I still believe that. Good job, great work. Everything you're doing is great. I love you guys. I love everything you do. You help the scene. You're vibrant to everyone around you as far as other bands. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of y'all. DFW's one of the greatest bands out of DFW. Duel with 2 L's, man.
Thank you.
Two
And I
L's.
know how last year at the awards we had a band that walked away with every single award. You guys are doing it this year. This
You
album's
right.
fucking
should
good.
have
Cool.
done it the past
Who's
4
doing
years.
it?
We already
but-
got loudest. Doesn't matter. All those,
Yeah.
it
Who's gonna
almost
get the
doesn't-
awards for us? Because
Y'all aren't going.
Well, I
Just
mean,
kidding.
no, but we won loudest already. What's the other?
what else
awards?
is there?
There
There's
really
no
isn't
other
anything
award
else
to
than
win
I mean,
past
that
that.
is the
If there is an
apex
award to
right
be
there.
had,
You're
that's
up
the
there.
award that I want.
Yeah,
All right,
give
play
us a
Play the Jewel.
All right, so we talked
Last
about this song at the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
We touched on it. It's the last song on the album.
it's real uplifting.
It's very uplifting, but for some reason, in my catalog, there's I've got a catalog of local songs that are my favorite songs of all time, local favorite songs of all time, and this might be 2 or 3 now. Number 1, I'm not gonna lie, Death Rights.
What about
House
New
Harkonnen.
Maps? And New Maps.
Oh, okay.
It's
By
fucking
Course of
awesome.
Empire.
That's probably number 1,
Yeah.
easily.
Is Course
Well,
of Empire New Maps in there?
Shit, man.
That's yours.
Being even compared to
I love
fucking
New Maps.
HK.
But there's some Huffer in the top 5. I mean, I gotta
Oh, well,
build
yeah,
it,
Huffer.
and it
I
all
mean,
depends
well,
on the
no, I mean, we
attitude.
got so many great bands around here.
I'll tell you all my top 5 after the show.
Or we can do it next week.
Are we doing overtime? I thought we
We
should
could do
do
next week.
overtime. I got more.
yeah. There's Mixler people listening.
But if you have this album, the last track on here is called "All the World." We talked about it in depth earlier. How it's just a different, weird sounding rock
It's a
song,
fucking
but you guys
masterpiece.
fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
It's so goddamn good. We're gonna close the show off with it here, and if you are listening to the podcast and you always get to the point to where you're like, "Oh, it's in the show. I'm not gonna listen to the last song." Fucking listen to this song,
We'll
please,
play it live too.
please, and we'll play it here. And
Live,
I
'cause I'm gonna
appreciate
listen
you
to
guys
it.
coming in. I'm excited about this weekend. Congratulations!
And,
Thank you.
Yay! It's a
And-
beautiful
and
record,
party, guys.
and yeah, we'll see you then.
Preach.
Play it through.
Peace out.
on
Later.
Mixler.
I will.
You
All
know
right.
what?
Don't tell me what the fuck to do. I'll come over and shove my dick in your throat. Bye. Do that noise. Do that noise. Do that noise.
The noise. That's a weird
Weirdo.
noise.
All right. We're out. Later.
I'm gonna listen to it actually.
We are going to listen to
love
it.
this
I got to
fucking
plug it in.
You got to plug it in.
I got to
Put
plug
the
it in. I
CD
can't
in.
just hit the button.
Put the
and
CD
go.
in and hit play.
This is the way you
Pass
do
me
it.
these things. I want to see.
Give me
these.
some out too. Let's finish this fucking
It's
whiskey.
gone. It's pretty much gone.
Are we going to finish it? All right. Here
No.
we go.
Yeah, that's cool.
And
Yeah, I'll do one more.
oh, you will.
You guys do it. I got to
Oh, we got plenty over here if we run out. So.
You're gonna do one more.
Perhaps fired.
I'm gonna do one more.
Alright.
I'm gonna do one more, yo. Matt goes all gangster. All right, for y'all that are streaming and listening on YouTube or
For a little bit too.
in the chat room
That's cool.
on a Mixler,
Man,
we're actually
where's
gonna
the
put the
Savannah
song
whiskey?
live right here. It's hidden.
Hey.
Take my hope and bury it in dirt. Waste my time again. Once wasn't good enough. Slow the gate, closing with desire. Raise the stakes new, watch it fall apart. All the world was meant to bring you down. All the world was meant to bring you down. That's worse than I feel the serpent's dead. All the world was meant to bring you down. All the world was meant to bring you down. All the world was meant to bring you down. All the world was meant to bring you down. All the world was meant to bring you down. All the world was meant to bring you down. All the world was meant to bring you down.
chat room, to the chat room, to the chat room, to the chat room, to the chat rooms, to the chat rooms. All right. This is a part of the show where I say good night, goodbye, and
Good night. We love you.
we're gonna have some fun without all you guys. So peace out. Bye.